Hey,
hit
what's
start
that?
to make it
Oh,
work.
it's the stream volume. I saw a little like volume thing in front of Brian.
Yeah.
I was like, is that showing like?
Hey, look at that! Look at that!
The veil
Look at my
is
face.
the veil's revealed.
Look at me.
Okay, hey Donald, Odell, Sugar Bits, Matthias, Breach, Hop
Axe,
Slap, OCD,
Tyler Zeta.
Impacts. I'm gonna hit a button that might make this work on Twitch. I don't know if that's even wise, but I'm just gonna do it anyways.
He's expanding his horizons here.
It would be funny if like the CEO is like, well, I want you to do that, but not yet. You're like, oh. I didn't really Google that, but I'm just gonna hit the button anyways. I don't think anybody's paying attention anyways. Let's see if it works. If I suddenly crash or dip out, that's because it didn't work.
He said something horrible, and
oh, I did, yeah. Okay, well, hey, Burble Drink, hey, ooh, and Mr. Cheese and Sister A. See, now that was horse. Shalom, Sister A.
Chat, I was really sick, and then I still am. Thanks for hanging.
Oh hell, it does work.
Don't say naughty word. We're gonna get in trouble.
Heck yeah. Okay, we are officially multi-streaming now.
I need to just start opening your thing on another window. So I got a left chat and a right chat.
No, we don't wish him to feel better. He doesn't deserve it.
Did Ooh say something nice? Oh, thank you, Ooh.
Is that I hope Brian rots.
Well, shit, you want me preserved in amber?
Yeah, you know, we could Jurassic Park. We can make a Brian Park.
A Brian Park. I always talked about a Jurassic Park where all the dinosaurs, like, we only got their cousin's DNA, so it's gonna be the end of the gene pool a little bit, and all the dinosaurs are going, ah! Yeah, the T-Rex's arms are extra short. Kill me!
one of them just looks at you and smiles and has like fucked up teeth, even for a dinosaur. You're like, huh.
I'm royalty. Yeah, like a little football.
It's like a cassette player running out of battery.
Yeah.
The dinosaur like just walks off a cliff.
It's just leaning to the left too much.
It puts its head down in front of the car. Do it!
And
come on!
Do it! Oh man!
Think of all the tweets you can make about this.
We're playing Sonic Superstars right now.
Ah, gosh, I would, but $60 for a game that's like 3 hours and you get like a different little cartoon every time you beat it.
Yeah, come on.
I mean,
Come on.
you know,
You rather give your money to Nintendo.
I would be willing to say like, okay, $40 because they put a lot of art in there and it's Sonic, so you're paying a premium for like, you know, big popular mascot, man. Hell yeah, blue cap.
I paid $40 for the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, and that was like how many years? 6 years ago.
I paid $60 for Sonic Frontiers, and then less than a year it was half off.
And then you bought it for me too, so you paid $120 for it.
Oh yeah, it's true. Well, I didn't get to play your
when
copy.
you got it for me? You had your own copy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's called a gift,
Thank you for...
jerk. Anyways.
Well, I wanted to say
over on Twitch. I got,
thank you. Yeah.
Takumi Night Course says if you watch the amazing digital circus I have, it's great. Hey, Fido Rose. Hey, Mush Hog. All notification says not the same ever in a long while. Howdy.
This man bought me a gift. He is a good man. He is a kind man.
You're turning it around into I paid $120 to play Sonic. I could have just not gotten you a copy.
No. I was
have fun with not that.
Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift. By the way, the guy who played Brian got fired. I am the sound alike.
Yeah, we just made him AI now, and all you can
this
do
is Brian.
Apologize.
He's trying to apologize.
You know, some people got a yes man, I got a sorry man, so he's always around me apologizing. So it's, you know, take shit for everything.
I am sorry, Hellbent, that
it's not enough.
you play stupid games for babies.
Well, you know, baby, you were a baby once.
And you saved me from that.
Goo goo gaga. If I'm such a baby, then how come I'm gonna cry right now?
If I'm such a baby, then why does this diaper say adult sized?
Is you still a bit? Anyways, hey, Bree and Zeta with Twitch bits. I told Brian before I set this up, I can set up the Twitch thing, the for bits.
Yeah.
But I didn't think to do so. Maybe I should think to do so. You know what? After I die, I could probably hook up that plugin. I bet I can make it work.
After Hellbent dies, his body will ascend. And if you pay $200 right now,
I'm liking the new atmosphere of just anybody stream whatever on whatever platform.
What platform is the other chat on? Is that on Twitch, you said?
Twitch, yeah. That's the one to where the president they made a video.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people just multi-stream anyways, and there's never been any kind of penalty because it's just not been worth pursuing. It's kind of like the game exclusive console argument. Like, it's good that Nintendo stuff is on Nintendo platforms, but ultimately, if it was on everything, they would sell more copies.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I'm watching you play right now. That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm watching your video 3 times over. Yeah. I've got 3 copies of this game. Oh, man. Watching the Dark says Brian's diaper says 10 to 20 pounds. You put about 15 in there right now. Whoa!
I don't eat meals that are like, you know. Maybe I just don't understand how guts work. You know, you know.
I just had Panda Express, and there's a second Panda Express waiting for me. And I said it's for tomorrow, but I know I'm gonna eat it today.
Oh, they call it Panda Express because that's makes you run to the toilet. You get it, Brian, because you gotta run fast to the toilet.
That's how quickly it goes. Yeah.
That's how much damage it does to your body.
The panda's expressing diarrhea.
Yeah. Panda depressed, more like it.
Panda repressed.
Panda repressed is different, but it's, you know, still funny.
Oh man.
Oh hell yeah! Wow. Let's play dangerously.
Goddess Breeze says, "Same Brian, I own this game 3 times too." That's funny.
I own games as well.
I have a friend that owns Minecraft on every major platform, and I don't see the difference. I guess some updates come to the others faster.
I can understand having a copy on portable, or if the one didn't have share play, and your friend's like, I only got the weird version. Okay, but oh gosh, I don't want the D12. That kind of sucks because I need this purple stuff.
Oh man. Toxic asks, how much did Hellbent pay to say he's a good man? Hellbent doesn't pay me in money.
No, I pay something. I pay him in something much darker.
Sonic games.
Yeah.
God, well, like the 3 Crash games was $40. Sonic Superstars was 60.
That's really great point. In that, like, if you didn't play the Crash remaster, I'm sorry, yeah, the Crash remaster, what is it? Yeah. Remake,
whatever, the trilogy.
Yeah, if you didn't play the Crash trilogy thing, you get that for like $20, and that's a lot more than you get out of the Sonic game, like in pretty much every respect.
That's true.
Except that it's not Sonic. One thing.
I love Sonic. That new Mario game has like 12 playable characters. And they're not all different, but that's a lot of characters.
That's fun. There's no reason why there shouldn't be. I mean, the Sonic thing kind of works the same.
Got 4.
Well, they're really different when it was Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, but it was like ground, glide, and fly.
And Amy. I like that.
Yeah.
Speed, flight, power, and Amy.
I mean, you know, it's something it's something to do, and you get a different cutscene when you beat the game.
I'm seeing a dissension in the ranks. I see Burble and Sugar Bits and Bree. They're all throwing darts from each other's Twitch to their YouTube.
Oh damn.
Is there an actual difference? Can you guys see a difference?
If I used Restream, I could merge the chats into one big like globulous awful chat, and I might,
that's yeah.
I don't want to pay money to do that. I'd rather have 3 different chat feeds and like just passionately respond to each of them individually. Than
go read Arnifin's comment and tell me if we can repeat that, because that's funny.
No.
Toxic says, Brian,
that's YouTube humor.
I love how the first ad that came up before the stream was the new Sonic game. Well, I'm glad.
Yeah, I can't control ads on Twitch. That is Jeff Bezos' business.
I got this hair formula because I'm working on growing out facial hair, and I thought that's what I should practice in my early 30s. And the comment is, how do we know this works if Jeff Bezos is bald? That made me laugh.
That's a pretty good point.
It's a pretty good point.
Unless he just chooses to be so.
You might as well, because that's the kind of hair stuff. If you put it on your head, like on your actual, like where your hair's going away, you're gonna end up bald like 3 months after you stop. You got to use it till you're dead.
Like Twilight Zone. Oh,
yeah.
You can have your hair back. Really? I can have my hair back? Yeah, I'll get your hair back.
What?
Just
John
put the
Lovitz
cream on your skull.
Toxic says use beard oil. I'll try beard oil. Ooh says, Brian, did you hear Amy's not obsessed with Sonic in the new game? Well, that's not good for feminism. I always thought that was lame. The girl one likes the guy one. Ooh, I'm glad. Give her something old different.
I was crafted like Eve from Sonic's rib.
Oh God, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I know that people would say it's a misrepresentation, and maybe it is, but I mean, when you think about it, like,
it's a funny thought.
It's like, and then the creator of Sonic made Amy because Sonic was lonely.
Sonic was lonely before they made Rosie the Rascal, and then after Rosie didn't work out, they created Amy from his other rib.
It's very confusing.
Why do they have belly buttons? They weren't.
That's a good question.
They weren't feet-eye. I don't understand.
This build's funky.
Sleepy Dog says it was fine back then, but giving her more characters fine. The problem is that, there's a lot of things I've done in my life that I regret that were fine back then. But I can't be like, oh, that Halloween costume was awesome. Or some other example. I just can't.
Remember when I showed everybody how funny I could be by pushing the very edge of tolerance for human language?
There are many risque jokes I've done in my life where I'm like, that was cool back then.
Remember when I liked to repeat Dave Chappelle bits verbatim with no...
Yeah, without any censorship towards myself.
No, you don't understand. It's a Comedy Central show.
Yeah, Comedy Central said it was okay for him to say it, so I could say it.
It's on TV, you fucking idiot.
It's on TV, it's totally fine.
What are you, stupid? Okay, I'm gonna go touch the spikes up here. I really love when there's like an argument like that can be settled so nicely that one person they just have to go, what are you, stupid?
Yeah, like that'll clear all your faces.
It never goes well.
What are you, fucking imbecile? It's funny.
Oh, now that you mention it, I think I might be stupid. Wow,
You're
welcome. Idiot.
There's 7 words you can't say on TV. Dummy.
Ding-a-ling.
Blockhead.
Nerd. Don't say the N-word, Brian.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
Nerd. And
oh god, Dunderhead.
yeah,
I like
Dunderhead.
Dunderhead.
That one burns.
Dunderhead's one of my favorite insults.
I heard someone do a spin on it and say
Dunderhead.
Dunderfuck, and I'm like, that's brilliant.
Dunderfuck sounds like a final boss in a video game. The almighty Dunderfuck.
Cypher says, FYI, got a big bag of warning for you can watch the stream. Yeah, I saw there's a content warning thing on Twitch and said you're responsible for it if you say fuck a lot or swear. So, you know, I click the thing that says I fucking swear a lot, which I think's fair. If they're gonna, you know, that makes
If they're
sense,
gonna
right?
mention that you say it.
Unless it's an unspoken rule. It's like, no, don't sign that. Everyone swears, but you don't tell them, and no one cares. In which case, oops. I fell for the weird. I don't understand. Internet stuff is weird like that. It's like, actually, you're not supposed to do that. No one does. It's like, really?
There's also weird child-friendly YouTube stuff where it's like Sonic kisses Elsa's toes, and it's like that's okay. It's like, yeah, before midnight, if Sonic kisses Elsa's toes, this is perfectly
he gets a free
acceptable.
chili dog at Sonic restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
I would love if one of those was made overseas and they like misunderstood what Sonic is, and it's like then it's just the whole restaurant of Sonic, like the restaurant's feet. And Elsa went to Sonic and he got a chili dog. This makes sense. That's what they said. Those chili dogs.
I always wonder if people in other countries know that do they know that Sonic isn't yellow? When you see a T-shirt,
it would be really fun to gaslight people into thinking that Sonic's actually red. Like they just released a Sonic game and Sonic's red, and somehow you get everyone to go along with it. It's like, he was never blue. What are you, stupid?
Remember Graggle Simpson?
Oh yeah.
I love Graggle Simpson.
I hate it. Mini Isaacs. This build's
looks like
nuts, by the way,
PS1.
Brian.
This what?
This character I have is crazy strong.
Yeah.
Seen any movies? Ever?
Nope.
Damn, me neither.
Remember when we watched Toy Story 4 and fell asleep?
No. Remember
Toy Story
we did
4,
a
they
thing called,
jumped the...
I think we did like a movie review show one time. Remember? I forget.
I would have finished it.
Yeah, no, I never have. That's stupid.
Remember that time you listed all the dead people?
Yeah, actually, I did a lot of those. Top 10 biggest tragedies in the world. You'll never guess what number 4 was. I had to have an argument about number 4. I'm like, no, that's... You're gonna want to call that one the worst one, trust me. Dreamcatcher's a good deal. I'm taking the pill, though. Oh, that was pointless. Dr. Robotnik is Sonic's real father. That would be funny if he took, like, hedgehog DNA and is, like, injected it into an ovum, and he's like, look, it's alive! No one
What
can
was his
know.
plan?
That was wrong.
My
of
baby.
me.
I always assumed it was a Dr. Cortex scenario.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog ran into his microwave.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that makes people smart. Stop.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Thanks to my calm the fuck down ray, I'll finally catch that hedgehog.
It just makes him really high.
It's just like a
bomb.
jet stream of Ritalin.
My robo-riddlator!
I calm down, Matron.
What's your disgustingness? What if it works on you? Impossible.
He's like, yeah, maybe.
It's got like a Game Boy and he sits in a beanbag chair.
He just has like a regular dude voice. He's like, I don't know, Grounder. That would be odd.
Scratch, Grounder. What have I told you, nincombots? I'm gonna just lay down.
You nincombots need to calm down.
This is cool, Robotnik. Hey, Dad. Hello, Sonic. It is good to see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna destroy your warehouse and all your robots.
Who's gonna build more?
Do that. Yeah, it's on you, dude. I'm not the one who has to live with this.
I'm never gonna stop building them, man. But all right.
You can't stop capitalism. Just enjoy it. There's a Sonic comic where Tails has to kill Robotnik. And
Oh
he goes
yeah. I remember seeing Robotnik in his little like car and everybody's sad. He's like, ah.
It's like they just recreate the JFK scenario. It's amazing. Was that a lady's foot with like a lot of cellulite? Is that what I just saw?
Yeah, there's a lot of that actually.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I'm fidgeting with Twitch.
Okay, the chat on YouTube saying it's the Fleetway comics, which is true.
How the hell does?
Oh.
You know, I'll figure it out. But God is free with Twitch stuff. We'll figure it out. Thank you, Twitch people. By the way, I don't mind Twitch as a platform. I like YouTube because of the higher bandwidth and some other things. But if you can do both at once, then that's not an issue.
Maybe we'll be okay in this crazy world.
I might have enough bandwidth to do this, this Twitch Rumble and Kick all at the same time, but I don't want to be too, you know, loose about it.
Let's talk about Brian's medicine he's taking.
Yeah, Brian's been having some really hard stools lately, so he's been having to take these fish oil pills and Metamucil so he can poop normal.
That's a very specific accusation.
Yeah. Well, it's really affected Toon's talking's the problem.
Fucking bronchitis affected Toon's talking.
Yeah, so did Vertigo. I ain't, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh, just lazing around all sideways.
Goofing around again, I see.
Goofing around. Those characters don't even need to maintain balance, so why isn't it complete, you nincombat? I'm editing in Final Cut as fast as I can, Father. And I downloaded Premiere to see if I can give it a try. Pirate the Adobe Suite.
They would never pay for software.
It is funny how many major companies, it turns out, have not been paying for software.
It's almost like, I think they get most of their money from schools anyways.
Oh, I bet.
So yeah, they probably don't check on that too much, but also I'm pretty sure if you make a movie with an Adobe product and it makes like $20 million, you have to pay them some kind of something or other. I don't think you just get to keep it all after a point. Maybe you could though. What?
Who cares?
Just lie and be like, no, I didn't. I used MS Paint. Blow me. Prove it. No.
They
Here's
used
the
MS
JPEGs.
Paint and made these- yeah.
I only have
Here you
JPEGs.
go,
How'd you make the JPEGs? Industry secret.
Industry secret, yeah. I use Procreate on my iPod.
Herbal Drink says Twitch chat supremacy. Hell yeah. You know, with Twitch, we can do some of them funny interactable games.
Interactable games, huh?
Yeah, they got one called Dead Cells. It's like a 2D platformer, but people can vote on stuff that'll happen, or, you know, games where the audience can vote and make my life hell.
That's cool. Oh man. So I took this medicine for my face, and then I read right under it, like, just some random guy who's like, "Don't use this medicine; it'll make your peen stop working."
That'd be
and
awesome.
Now I'm paranoid. I'm looking down all the time. Like, are you functional? You doing okay, buddy?
It's like, it's like coughing.
Yeah. Father, this hurts.
The D100 effect. Oh god, it activates all the dice all at the same time.
Oh,
let's
that's
hold
cool.
on to that. It takes everything that I got and just like changes the hex number on it and completely randomizes everything in the room and everything. Verbal Drake got his message highlight on Twitch. He says, fun fact, I'm actually a clone of YouTube Burble. Oh, somebody could steal their name. I wouldn't know.
Oh, I thought you just meant that he was like a different person. Built from the rib of the first one. Am I wrong?
I mean, you know, I like that as an explanation for why things exist.
What does
that
VA
Sonic
stand
and
for
Mario.
on your name? Is it like vaginal ascension?
Yeah. It means it stands for fuck you, Brian.
Oh, sorry. But the letters don't all go together.
Yeah, I don't know. Like all the other Hellbent names are taken, so I can't do anything about that. I could come up with a different name, but you know,
This is why Hellbent bought a fucking $6 billion computer. Just play this.
You know, there's a Flash version of this to where, yeah, you wouldn't either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the first version of this is Flash. This other version, I believe, is programmed in C++. I may be wrong.
That's pretty cool. It runs really well.
Yeah, that was the whole point with this one, I think, was like, look, make it widescreen, because Flash couldn't do widescreen and the file size limit is 250 megabytes.
Oh, man.
So they compressed like a really impressive amount of Binding of Isaac into one big honking SWF file. Like down to the last like byte, I believe. Like it's something absurd like that. Where there's not even like a single byte left open that you can save in an SWF file without it just going, nah, I ain't doing that.
Straight white files. SWF.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm gonna need the full card because what I'm gonna do is go find Dogma, but I think I'm gonna be able to come back here and get. Yeah, I can. Okay.
This is still rendering more at a time than Sonic Frontiers was.
Technically, I'm streaming this to 3 places, Brian. So yeah, it does help.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
We'll make it.
What?
We'll stack it up. We'll see how far we can do it.
Actually, wait. No, your crummy computer's the one doing the streaming to multiple platforms, though.
It's not crummy. It's 8-core Ryzen 7, man.
That's pretty cool. I should go look up what mine is. Let's play. Let's play how crappy
Brian's computer is definitely way worse than he thinks it is. I can tell you that.
He's so mean about it.
Brian's like, no, I got it like 8 years ago. It's good. It's fine.
You helped me pick it out.
How old
too.
was it 8 years ago, though? It's like, oh, it's just about 5 years ago.
What? How old was it 8 years ago? It was all brand new 8 years ago.
brand new on discount.
How do you help me pick those? I used my mom's life insurance.
That. I'm being gaslit.
You asshole. You're
the asshole, you freaking asshole. I'm Brian. My computer sucks.
I'm helping. I spend so much money on these computers. Hang on.
I'm Brian. I equally did the same damn thing. I'm Brian.
Hey, now.
I'm nothing but responsible with my money at all times.
Oh, you want to go there?
I'm the golden standard.
Everyone should be like me.
I'm gonna write a book on finances.
I bought an iPad because my friends told me to. Ooh. I went to explore.exe and it said, please sign in with your Microsoft account. You're an asshole computer.
Asshole computer, you say?
How do you, oh, it's control panel. I haven't used Windows 11 at all. Control. What's the shortcut to tell you, like, all the stuff about your computer? What is it?
I don't know. I just remember it, so I never use that one. It's like one of those things where everybody like, yeah, I just wouldn't know.
Next time I'll just buy it pre-built. Bye, Ferrith.
Hey, yeah, goodbye, Flirth or Ferrith.
What, is it Ferrith or Flirth?
I just always say Flirth.
Bye, Flirth. Live in a city like Brian. That's how you save money, people. While Helvet lives in Texas. Oh, they both live in wrong. Okay, thank you, Sleepy Dog.
Yeah, Sleepy Dog's lives in his own feces.
it's the rent's really high, but location, man. Okay, hang on. Okay. System. It's probably under system. Okay. Intel Core i3-2200 CPU at 1.20 gigahertz. Is that good?
Wait, what is it again? I wasn't listening.
I made it up. Intel i3-2200 1.28 gigahertz.
No, it's not good.
Okay, it's an Intel i7 7700 3.6 gigahertz, 16 gigs RAM. Is that the only thing it tells me? That's all I got.
It's okay. It's kind of old though.
It is old, but it was brand new when I. Never.
Yeah, everything was brand new.
I know. Look, let me just enjoy the MacBook.
Switch was new at a point, you know.
Well, they're putting new shit on the Switch right now. Right now, meanie.
They developed PS2 games till 2017. That doesn't mean that. You know, Brian, your computer's fine, and if it slows down, it's probably Bill Gates.
It doesn't run slow. I only use it for what we're doing right now. It's its whole job.
That's all you're built for.
That's all. You know what? Well, I would buy a new one if it was like this is all I had.
Hey, Gunshade over on Twitch. Yeah, they said we could stream on multiple services now.
The fool.
So
There's a
we're
little
doing
asterisk that says it'll destroy all our accounts on every platform if we do it, though. That would be so awesome.
We're gonna find out that was an AI generated video. The press conference was fake.
Yeah. Oh, Microsoft now has an option to trade in or recycle my computer. That's really cool. Device specs. Won't it tell me how many cores I got and stuff, or is that it?
That's the processor I'm thinking of, and it's the 7th generation. It's probably
really
4 cores.
Okay.
Hyper-threading.
I do remember hyper-threading being on the box screen. What is that?
Hyper-threading.
Hyper-threading. It's
Yeah,
still worth
right?
$200.
This model, this head is legally distinct from any existing products, and Brian can attest to this.
Yes, as I am the one who designed it.
Hello, Ace.
I like the guy who
Dragon
just asked,
Empress.
Are you the older one? He's both older and not related. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Usually these kind of videos are like, you know, brother on brother, but we're not related at all.
We're doing a brother on brother stream.
No.
Brother on brother stream with Helmet and Brian.
Thank you for being a friend. That would just, I don't know.
I don't.
I wouldn't like that. I'd be.
Tell me all your thoughts on Brian, cause I'm on my way to see him. We should redesign your character again. You should have your horns go backwards next time.
I wouldn't mind just doing the horns differently every time.
Yeah, we've been getting really good at that.
Negative charge. That'd be really good because I could just keep giving myself health, but then my weapon would really suck. But it's capped at -12.
A negative charge is when some homeless guy tries to give you money on Cash App and they put request instead of pay. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Oh no, I got the negative charge.
That would be a cool Mega Man villain, negative charge. Da, 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 da.
I have negative charge. Just hang on, let me get my phone
Mega
out.
fool, and he's like, hold on, let me look at my bank. Ah, damn it.
Damn it, negative charge.
Hey, I can get you your pay early though.
I was watching the Planetina. Oh god, I was watching the Planetina episode of Rick and Morty, and I didn't realize Schraub wrote it.
It does have a comic book like, you know, thing to it. I mean, Captain Planet's just such a fun thing to do parody of.
Yeah. My favorite episodes of the show are when Morty does something horrible.
The problem solver episodes, like, well, we gotta fix the problem.
It's always an episode where Rick's not around either, but like when Morty's like going through his shit.
Oh yeah. Or one Summer got the thing that made her. No, I got
Safe.
her boobs bigger, then she turned into a giant like horrible monster.
Oh yeah, giant. I like those kind of stories. I saw this interview where they were like, "Why didn't you get that TikTok guy to do the Rick voice now?" And apparently the reason is because when you watch a dude on TikTok do a perfect impression, he probably spent all day doing it, and he could only do it for about the 25 seconds.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's a presentation versus what you're capable of doing. You'll see people who can animate, like, I don't know, 40 seconds of some, like, better than Disney quality, like, character movement. But then if you asked them, like, now do a show, it just couldn't happen.
Well, if you
Harry
give the
Partridge
Ren and
has
Stimpy
that
guy
thing
that,
going on,
yeah.
like Starbarians. Starbarians looks amazing. There's
Yep.
no way to do that without it, without hiring a bunch of people on to help out. Not in any kind of quick manner, anyways.
His life must be hard. Does he still animate? He must.
Nah, he stopped a long time ago. Now he's a Jehovah's Witness, I think.
Why is that the path for all the animators?
I don't know. All paths lead to Jehovah. I mean, if you look in your heart, you'd understand. But, you know, you'll get there, Brian. I have faith in you. And so does he.
Is Jehovah like God's brother?
Jehovah is like that guy who clicks like on every one of your tweets.
Oh God.
But for Jesus.
I don't like him. I'm not a fan.
You'll learn
Is
to
he
like him.
is he legally distinct from Christian God?
Actually, they're all the arguments that are based around the idea that they are the real one.
Oh man.
It's like the core tenet of the religion is like there's only one. You know, you don't get to go like, well, sometimes there's two.
Right. I gotta see how many Rob Schraub episodes of Rick and Morty there are. He only wrote one episode. Oh, he wrote two.
What a loser.
What a loser. He wrote the
What a
Planetina
penis.
one, and he wrote Night Family.
Of course he did. Night Family was fun. I like Night
Those
Family.
are two of my favorites. Yeah.
And again, I noticed this. Brian showed me the Twilight Zone. I'm like, this is all right. I get it, but you know,
Rick and Morty stole all of them.
But then I started thinking about it. All my favorite Aqua Teen episodes are just Twilight Zone episodes. It's more about I like the characters.
Well, yeah, we did that. Well, we did that with Twilight Zone, and we did it with Doctor Who. Whenever you watch one, you're like, oh my god, every show has stolen this exact premise.
Yeah, it's just like, what if we introduced a bunch of wacky rules?
Well, my favorite thing is that Doctor Who invented the phrase inverted the.
Oh no.
Doctor Who invented the phrase inverted the polarities, which you'll hear in every in every TV show you've heard. Remember, that's how Goldmember ends. Dr. Evil's like, I can reverse the polarities of the laser machine.
Reverse the polarity.
Reverse them. Don't make me get angry.
I like sci-fi bullshit that even Cletus the Redneck's like, of course you reverse the polarity, stupid.
Of course you do that.
Don't cross the beams, you idiot.
I'm just watching you with a proton pack. Of course you reverse the polarities. You know who hasn't given me a phone call that I'm surprised with?
Who?
I wonder how Brian's doing now.
I'm lost.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just picture someone we both know that talks like that. Now that I'm free, I should give Brian a phone call.
Furthest possible thing.
Look. Yeah, it's gonna be like, hey, it's me, your old friend.
He's gonna walk by and go, yeah, it's good, and like just throw $5 on the ground in front of you.
I remember I wrote to them, it was very nice working with you, and he wrote back, congratulations. Just like the most passive aggressive.
I don't think it's intentional. That's funny.
You're welcome.
It's like someone delivering your pizza and like, enjoy your pizza. And you go, congratulations.
Yeah. I did have someone on Amazon ask if I consented to pay for Windows 10, and I said yes, and she went, oh, I see. Congratulations on your purchase.
Oh, yeah, I love when they congratulate you on purchasing something that you definitely didn't want to pay for.
I know.
You did it. Well done.
Good work. God.
Most people don't have the guts.
In my country, we still use Ubuntu.
We put your picture up on the wall.
People who paid for Windows.
It says hero, and everybody in the village comes around and goes, hero, 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 hero.
Oh God!
All the men in the village start getting your hair cut and dressing like you. That'd be awesome.
The ultimate passive aggression.
Nah, it's like not passive aggression. It's like full-on idol worship.
Oh, it's terrifying.
He would never love you if you do not dress like Brian.
You must dress like Brian.
I don't know what accent that is. I'm sorry. I don't know any countries.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Hero.
Hero. I would love to stop like a flood and then the entire village just starts dressing like my dumbass. Like he's great.
They're dressing with the purple horns. And
yeah, they start painting themselves.
And helmet color.
I'd have to put a stop to that. No one should do that to themselves. There should be a limit.
You are all individuals. We are all individuals. I'm not.
An individual in this economy.
Dude, I shaved and I'm just looking at my stubble and I'm like, man, if only I were Brad Pitt, this stubble would look awesome. It's so close.
Yeah, but then it also would look good without the stubble, so you're just kind of still Brian at it.
What? You know what? Whenever I go to bed, I look in the mirror and I go, you're still Brian at the end of the day.
Yeah, you know, that's a good place to be.
I'm me and that's all I'm ever gonna be.
And that's not okay.
Isn't that how shoe fly don't bother me? Like, I remember reading the end of the poem going, that's weirdly prophetic for a poem about a fucking fly. Let me look it up.
I don't quite remember. I don't remember the start. I don't remember the other words, like many things.
Shoe fly, don't bother me, for I belong to somebody. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, it means don't touch my ass.
It belongs to somebody.
Yeah, don't touch my ass. I already got a hookup. You stanky ass beehole.
It's from the 1830s.
And as we learned in the 1830s, they still got down. They knew how to party too.
They still claimed booty.
Yeah, and all the cocaine was legal too. So
right, that was
go to the corner shop. Like you think your weed dispensary is banned? The old pharmacist had the cocaine jars.
I'll never get over. I'll never get over that Holmes and Watson movie where it's like, this is Dr. Watson. He's like, would you like some heroin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that really was what it was like.
I just got some heroin from the corner store. It's quite nice.
Would you like some of this?
The Europeans spent or the British spent a significant amount of time like going, yeah, no, make the opium. It's great.
I just read the end of the poem, and the second to last word is a word I can't say on any streaming platform whatsoever.
Can you like allude to it?
Can I just read everything but the word?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I hear the angels sing. The angels are now on the wing. I feel. That's what my mother said. The angels pouring lasses down upon this individual's head. Today it is only often the chorus that is sung and not the last part. Replace individual with whatever you want.
Hey, Nary Fallon replacing it with $2, which is what I want. Says, having a good day? Yes, I am, Nary Fallon. Look, and this is funny. It said, let's celebrate their first super chat on the live stream. I'm like, okay, thank you, Nary Fallon, for your first super chat. But also, when I click that, the first thing right there is report. I was like, oh, that looks like a button. Let me click it. It's like report, remove, timeout, hide, and then add as moderator at the bottom. All like,
those are all very different options. They're all equally clickable.
But thank you, Nary Fallon. Hope you're doing good.
And then YouTube support's like, hi, what is the problem? It's like, Nary Fallon just gave me money. Well, this is for reporting people. Why are you telling me? And you're like, telling you? I'm telling everybody.
That's awesome. I'm happy.
Thanks for listening.
I just keep reporting nice people. It's like, I just want to report this.
I just want to say how cool they were. Bring your manager in here.
Yeah.
That guy's great. I have a friend who would actually bring in like Best Buy managers and like, hey, is your manager nearby? Yeah, call him in. That dude did a really good fucking job. And I'm like, I don't know if you're supposed to do that. I still don't. I don't know if I would do that. And I work in places where there's managers.
Well, you know what I can't do?
What?
I can't manage.
That's true.
My need for speed.
Look at that little animation of that thing. Oh, that's cool. I like the little animation of the loading screen too.
Oh, this game's pretty much perfect. And it's mod friendly too, so.
I can't tell if the car pre-rendered or not.
The car is 3D.
That's funny.
Is it pre-rendered, not rendered in engine?
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's pre-rendered.
Yeah.
Okay, it's nice and fluid.
Yeah, dude, if I put the Doom guy Death Noise on Isaac too, it's fun. This plays radically different as a racing game, but it's oddly fun and hard. If I crash into a wall, I die.
It doesn't seem like you're able to actually steer it too well. You can crash into some of the walls. That's funny. They had to code that in.
No, this is a mod. This isn't even a game. Somebody did this in their spare time.
Someone had to code that in though, to like, and you can crash through the walls.
There's an odd amount of stuff coded in. If you go into planetarium, you can drive off the edge and die. These thin rooms are a pain.
How about look?
Nary Fallon with $2 says do account first tip report. Yeah, I know, Nary Fallon. That seems like wrong, right? Oh well. Thank you though.
Many thank yous.
Many kind greetings from the internet.com.
I'll be back.
I do like that there's a potential to just stream on whatever platform.
I don't actually see how it would harm anyone else if you did that. But,
No, if anything, it would probably hurt the person streaming because you could be dividing your viewer base among like many different channels, and they may like.
Would it only reward certain sectors though? Like the YouTube people get more.
It could just dilute the total views. Like if you had all of them in one place rather than spread out, it might, you know. You got the dud. Anyways, it might. I don't know. Yeah,
It looks
this
like you,
one's great.
Poindexter.
What do you mean? You got the dud right here. They did not get permission for this song, but it is a remix, so it's fine. I never got tagged on YouTube for these, so whoever made these, like, is nice, apparently. That's always good. I love it when somebody converts a song into MIDI and it's like, oh no, anyone can use it. I'm like, thank you. Isn't that nice? Oh, God. Look out.
Do you think there's going to be a day that Kevin McLeod's like, now we're going to talk about what Kevin wants?
And now it's time to sew. Hello, everyone. You may recognize me from...
He's playing on every national, like he's playing on the Jumbotron.
Oh, yeah,
like
it's like the Joker.
Yeah, like the Joker announcing his plot to the world. You may remember me from such humorous videos as the Creationist Cat theme song and others.
You know who I am, even if you don't.
Does this sound familiar? Kevin McLeod!
Now that ad block's been removed.
Now that YouTube has a functional ad system.
Time for me to get paid.
It would be really funny if you saw his bank account and it's like up to $1.50. Yeah, $1.75 now. All the rewards come to Mr. McLeod.
He becomes the richest man in the world in 5 days.
He didn't even ask for it. He's like, all I want is just to make people happy.
I'm going to use this money to influence the current political situation.
Trump comes back thanks to Mr. McLeod and his fantabulous music machine.
And my fantabulous music machine. I truly work.
Beep, boop,
The Lord
Mr.
truly works
McLeod.
through my fingers.
Beep boop, we will influence the right to win the election.
My car had to take a nap, I'm sorry.
Your card took a nap. I just realized I've been shouting my roommate's name and I feel very inconsiderate.
No! I crashed into a pillar.
You know who the real pillar was? Kevin McLeod when he funded the right back in the
I'm proud that you stopped, that you paused and said funded it because you're like, yeah, no, you can't mention. Yes, no, we
Can
can't.
I not? Oh, okay.
We can't mention groups that are actively taking money to do horrible things. No, they don't.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
The robot or whoever's listening, God or whoever's listening, doesn't differentiate between
I apologize.
sarcasm and not sarcasm. So you're like, we're gonna take money from gangs. It's like, you really?
Yeah, you are. It would be funny if it showed actual car crash footage every time you crashed.
I mean, we could make it do that.
Am I fired or not?
Nah, people are just gonna judge. Oh fuck, they're just gonna judge you. See, that can happen to any of you on the way out to work today.
When you're driving down your local hallway.
I think that might be one of my nightmares. In fact, I know I've had that one before where I'm driving and the road's just impossible. I'm like, what? And everybody's like, just go, go. I'm like,
go, dude, go. I'm lucky I've never had those.
It's like a sheer cliff face, you know what I mean? There's lava and there's like people shooting guns. I'm like, I don't know. Dude,
just fucking go. Do it. Come on.
I'm hungry.
I gotta go to work.
My favorite is also the I'm back in the school dreams because my brain breaks it immediately.
Oh yeah, I always have those. He has them and then he like throws logic at them.
Mine happens, and the first thing that happens is the minute the first class ends, I'm like, okay, now which room do I go to next? My brain's like, I don't know. I'm like, how do I not know? I'm supposed to have been here forever. How do I not know this? I'm like, I guess I go to the principal's office. Who's at the principal's office? Where is the principal's office? I'm like, wait a minute. so I just kind of wait around the hallways until I wake up.
That's funny. I've had dreams where we're taking tours of places and they're so boring that I've like woken up like, this is where the cement gets made. Would you like to see the pipes? What do the pipes do? The pipes move water and air. Uh-huh. Then I just check my watch till I wake up.
Sometimes I have dreams where I just eat like a ridiculous amount of pineapple and I wake up and then I'm like, damn. That would have been awesome.
You ever have dreams where like an angry mob is chasing you? I do.
Yeah, and then I fuck them.
Well, that's how you get out of the dream forever.
Then I use my wiles.
You use your romantic
like fancy
charm.
seeing you guys here.
Yeah, a whole flock of you.
That's not a good way to respond to a riot, by the way. Like you know, remember that video of the lady and the lady getting arrested who gets up out of the chair very like sexily.
That was one of my favorites.
Because it is a cop. Like you just stop in front of the rioters and like put your leg out and like pull up the skirt and go, fancy seeing you fellas here. Like, get their
Watcher in
ready.
the Dark says, Brian, the angry mob chasing you wasn't a dream.
Yeah, no, that remember when we drove through that parade?
Oh god, yeah, I thought that one was a dream too.
I saw a video of a guy doing that. Like he wasn't having it. He's like, they were doing a parade down a main road, and the guy's just screaming, and he pulls over, and he goes through like 2 or 3 like roadblocks. You just hear people screaming as he's going by, and he's turning up his music. It's like, oh, the screaming's bothering me. He didn't kill anybody, but and you know, I'd be pissed. I get it, but.
And then you tried to seduce him.
Yeah. And then he tried to seduce the parade.
Yeah, he tried to seduce the whole parade. Hey, boys.
Fellas.
I've had a lot of
If you're
dreams where I
watching
talk
on
to-
Twitch, type Brian is stupid.
Just to test your keys.
Yeah, this is a national alert system test. What was that? What was that old timey text? He wanted to the farts out of her us. Like, as long as you don't say the whole word, you just kind of gotta like muffle yourself. Like,
Oh, verbal's on there. Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if it starts shadow banning when you do that.
I set the mod way too strong.
Lost all those people, yeah.
Yeah. It's just that'd be too much.
Okay, so yeah, do you want me to go look those text messages back up?
Yes.
Okay. So yesterday we were talking about like how far back pornographic material went, and the answer is for all of infinity. Oh, thank you, OCD. You said I'm clever. Oh god. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the. Let's see. What was that on Stylist, the article? I gotta find the exact one.
It's worth
Oh,
it,
James
trust me.
Joyce. It's James Joyce was we were looking up. The James Joyce,
It didn't like go back to like, you know, Egyptian times, but it went back far enough to where it's like, wow. Like, you could have told me that was like a DeviantArt thing. I'd have been like, yeah.
James Joyce, Dirty Letters. Let's see. Oh, Mental Floss. Okay. Alright. My love for you allows me to pray to the spirit of eternal beauty and tenderness mirrored in your eyes, or to fling you down underneath me, and you up in reverse style, like a hog riding upon a sow, glorifying an open shame. Is that okay? I tried to...
Yeah, read another one right now.
Why? Why right now?
Because the song.
Okay. The last drop of my chowder has hardly been presented upon you, for it is over and my love is afloat. The love of my verses, the love of your strange, luring eyes, blows over your soul like a wind of spices.
Do another one.
Perhaps the horn I have... Oh, never mind, hang on. Hang on. I gotta find the funniest one. Oh, here it is. As every love I gave your shameless tongue came out bursting from your lips, I gave you a bigger and stronger love than usual. As your fat, dirty farts sputtered upon me.
Oh, wow.
You had a bum full of farts that night, darling.
That's
And I
amazing.
depleted you of them. Big fat fellows, long windy ones, little merry cracks, and a lot of tiny ones ending. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. I can't. That was too much. But
anyways, those are love letters
Yeah.
from the olden times. That's the stuff your grandma and grandpa were saying.
Grandma and Grandpa were. God, they must have known. Like when I die.
Well, everybody's like, grandma and grandpa don't know how to text, yet they kind of were, and they were writing some nasty shit apparently.
Yeah, Grandma and Grandpa really knew how to text. They just got tired of changing formats.
Like, oh,
we
you're
had
not in the best
telepath.
play, amateurs.
Creative dude said such a hopeless romantic wrote that. No, he was getting some. He's okay.
He was like endlessly, yeah. He was very popular, really.
And Nora wrote back. Hang on.
Oops.
I hope Nora will let off no end of farts upon my face, so that I may know their smell also. Alright, that's all I got. That one wasn't. They didn't
Like,
mention any body parts.
The sexual stuff, I could understand being a bit universal, because you know,
Oh man.
it's like, you know, built into us. It's pre-programmed. But the fart stuff's hilarious.
Oh man. It's even grosser knowing that they didn't bathe as much back then.
Yeah, that's probably why they didn't mind, I guess.
You're just kind of used to that. Can you imagine walking up to someone who has some serious stankage and just being like, "Hello, my lady"? I've met people who shower regularly, and I'm like, I
They
know
didn't
what that
have
is, and I know what I'm
Listerine or
smelling.
Colgate.
They didn't. They will invent. They will
Just rub some
invent
baking
Colgate.
soda in there.
Where'd the whole box go?
Vagisil, what's that? There's a river out back. You need me to go sit in the river for an hour? I'll come back.
Oh man.
Imagine a time traveler going, oh boy, I get to go back in time. He's like, ooh, these ladies, they're so interested. Then he gets home, he's like, ah! Like, what's wrong? It's like, oh, it's just... It smells like a kennel in here.
It smells like a dog. It smells like a zoonasium in here. Oh man. Oh,
smell's
man.
not what you want.
Oh god.
I'm losing it.
Oh,
It's
that's
too much.
horrifying.
But anyways, there's old porn videos too, and they have them just doing unspeakable things.
Yeah.
Not to shame anybody, of course. I'm just saying, when you look at it, it's like it's like a Charlie Chaplin skit. Wow. If you think I'm like exaggerating, well, that's an exaggeration. I'm sure it's more no, it's, if anything, less. Work his head, ask anyone ever see cake farts. No, I had it described to me. I was like, nah, I'm good. I get it.
I'm just reading all these things about the drug I'm taking, and it's like, then your penis will just fall off.
I mean, you know,
Paranoid now.
they do warn you there'll be side effects.
Yeah.
I do make it a habit to look up any and all, like, before I even like consider doing something. Then I take it, unless it's an emergency, of course, like I'm in the ER and they're like, we gotta give you synthetic blood. There's no blood. It's either this or you die. And be like, well, I gotta see the charts first. I'd be like, no, okay.
Well, I'm looking at it and it's like, I don't. God, I don't know.
Balgamore, you can't tell me to get out of the way when I'm so drifty.
It will make you drifty if you take this drug.
You know the Numa Numa guy's the governor of Minnesota now.
Oh man. No, he's not.
What do you mean?
Oh man. I'm gonna type in Numa Numa guy.
Yeah, Burble, I'm God's drunkest driver. Woo! And go to the gas station, park at the pump, go and buy beer, and then drive off. Oh, fill up.
Okay, he's not. Thank you for
Lying? No problem.
He's trying
What's
to
he up
create
to?
the next college humor. Oh, that was 2010.
You're gonna find out, oh, it's Burble Drink. He's like, I'm the day.
Then in Now's special, Fox News, Numa Numa guy fronting band, still single. Still single.
I
was
do birthday
2010.
parties and weddings.
Funerals.
We don't do funerals anymore ever since that one guy came back to life and attacked me.
The dead are rising. I have got to go. Man. Even though Numa Numa guy sold untold copies of Ozone's original song, he feels as though he never got proper acknowledgement. God.
I mean, you're not deserved acknowledgement. I hate to say it, but it's the internet.
Unfortunately, yeah.
The internet decides what it likes, and that's just how that is. And if you're on the favorable side of it, it's good. If not, too bad. It's like, it'd be like getting mad at Vegas for the slot machines.
That's true.
Not to be all victim blamey or anything like that. But like, there's, you know, a chance. Ooh, ow. There's a chance, just like right there, things may not go as planned.
In life.
It's kind okay, this is gross, but imagine imagine the odds it took for you to be born. Out of all the different little swimmers, you made it through.
Yeah.
Now do that again. Do it again. Do it a second time. Go on.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Odds of survival.
100%.
You were the only one. Just one lonely.
It was you.
Oops. I love the Daytona USA game over. Oh, fuck.
Good.
What, you don't think this is fun, Brian? Because I could do this forever.
I'm just reading about medicine.
Oh, I thought you were gonna bring us more cool, old-timey porn text.
Oh, do you want old-timey porn text?
Ancient sexting is very funny, I have to admit. Also, who leaked the letters? Was it like their granddaughter or like?
It's in some collection.
Well, you gotta read this. Grandma is a fucking freak, dude. Whoa.
Dude, grandma like getting it. I thought I was made, you know, religiously. Thought I was just. My dad was right in grandma's tummy.
There's a Bible that says you can't do this. It's like, Grandma, no one would do this. They don't write rules for things no one would do.
My least favorite book, Grandma's Farts. Okay.
What? I was half listening. I just heard you say Grandma's Farts, and I'm like, yeah, it fits the binding of Isaac. Wait, why is it the
Bible
game?
says you can't. Bible doesn't say nothing about these. I was just thinking that's the name of the book.
Oh no! Please.
These are love letters. These aren't fucking filthy.
Yeah, no. I need the weird old timey like.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm dead. You don't go into space with the car, dude.
Come on. Okay. Oh man. You say you will poop your drawers, love. Well, let me at them then. I would like to hear you do it, dear. Before we proceed with the love. James Joyce.
Reminds me of Ben Franklin.
Did Ben Franklin write dirty stuff?
No, he did dirty. He was just known. It's like, yeah, he's just
don't
naked all the time with French prostitutes smoking weed and just.
He had a gaming PC.
You know what? Yeah, he would have. He would have fucking had one for sure. He would at least had a Mac.
Man.
You know what I mean, like a G5 or whatever.
He would have been one of those guys.
He'd probably he'd probably be playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
I find the adventures of other worlds to be quite rousing. And then he like shits into a bucket while I'm kidding. Never mind. You're not supposed to say half those things, but I don't know. Oh! I don't know what half those things are, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. They say you shouldn't shame, like, you know, preferences, but I think pooping is like, I don't know, you know, at a restaurant, you gotta wash your hands after you do that.
after you get the farts out of someone.
I mean, I guess you'd have to wash your hands after. Damn it.
I'm trying to find more. TIL, James Joyce's love letters so vulgar to this day, no publisher will put them in a book.
I would if I could. How much is it to publish them?
I'm reading on Reddit. Someone wrote, there's a lot of stuff about farts. This isn't the worst I've seen, and the guy under it says, dude, those are the ones they show you. If you keep digging, it gets into scat, and I would argue that the quality of writing makes it even more repugnant.
Great, that is awesome.
Oh god, I don't know how to censor these. My sweet little
I guess to say doo-doo.
As I did as you told me, you dirty little girl, and pulled myself, oh god, and finished twice as I read your letter. I am delighted to see that you like it bum ways. Now I can remember that night when we were going backwards. It was the dirtiest love I could give you, darling. Do you remember when it was stuck for hours? Your upturned rump was like a ham. I felt your fat, sweaty bum under my belly and saw you sweat and flesh cheeks. You say, when I go back. Oh, never mind. I can't read that. I can't read it. Good night, my little party, Nora.
There's parts of
My
that one
little
you can't
bird.
read.
Yeah. Next comment. This is
Just
both the
means
most
funny.
beautiful and disgusting thing I've ever read.
A gentleman. What did he
Oh,
do
man.
outside of this?
Portrait of the fartist as a young man.
Wait, was he a writer or something?
James Joyce?
Yeah.
Let's see. I think he was a writer. He was an Irish novelist.
Oh, now you
He
gotta read it with an
contributed
Irish
to the
accent.
modernist avant-garde movement when he regarded. Oh, my little love.
Heroes your cheeks. Oh god, that's
man.
way funnier. Oh
Your
no.
flesh and cheeks.
Oh god.
Uh. Oh, this is a Van Gogh letter. Why do you say that Degas had trouble getting aroused? Degas lives like a little lawyer and does not like women, knowing that if he liked them, he would become severely ill and hopeless at painting. Degas' painting is virile and impersonal precisely because he's resigned himself to being personally no more than a little lawyer with a horror of a riotous living. He watches human animals stronger than himself getting some, and he paints them, well, precisely because he cannot make such claims about his own peen. Rubens, there you have it. He was a handsome man and good at making love. Courbet, too, their health allowed them to drink, eat, and make love. In your case, my poor, dear old Bernard, I already told you last spring, eat well, do your military drill, don't fuck too much. Alright. Oh, man.
Wow. You know.
Have you ever heard of the significance of June 16, 1904 to James Joyce? It was the first day that he got some from a woman where he didn't have to pay for it. What a great guy.
I now just thinking back at all those quotes, I'm like it was in a like an Irish accent, like, you know.
And then someone wrote, is it bad how much I like these? Oh well.
They make for a much more interesting read than like, can you make sure to get the groceries next week, and also happy anniversary.
James Joyce invented fucked up and killed the game.
No, it's the internet that's making everybody all crazy.
Yeah, the internet's really invented all this stuff. We didn't just.
Yeah, people weren't this wacky until the internet came along, you know.
God, they always
James
come back to
Joyce.
the one about farting like a hog. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even have furries back then. Imagine, you go to James Joyce and you slide him like a picture of, like, you know, like a husky furry character. Go, here you go, James Joyce.
His wife's name was Nora
Hey,
Barnacle.
Abby says, I can't sleep. What are you, Tokyo drifting? Yes. My favorite Isaac mod. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh man,
This mod is terrific.
it was cool. Joyce himself was a mild-mannered man who refused to use coarse language in public. As you know, dearest, I must never use obscene phrases in speaking. You have never heard me, have you, uttered an unfit word to others? While men in my presence hear filthy or lecherous stories, I hardly smile, he wrote to Nora. Yet you seem to turn me into the beast. Oh no, Mr. Joyce.
Mr. Joyce, oh. You forgot to do, oh, fucking crash my car again. You forgot to do the Irish accent.
Do
Turn
me
me
if
into
you
the
can,
beast.
squatting in the closet with your clothes up, grunting like a young sow doing her dung.
Wow. Woo.
Do me in the stairs in the dark like a nursery maid doing her soldier, unbuttoning his trousers.
Damn.
Oh man. Oh, wait. Today I wish for the pleasure of letting off soft, warm, quiet little.
Neat. You know, James Joyce is a real traveled and accomplished.
Traveled from place to place.
Well, I'm yeah. You know,
Oh, wait.
it was.
I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
Fart proudly. Ben Franklin loved farting so much he wrote a whole essay about it. Okay.
Oh. Speak of the devil.
Like, we got you doing the technical side of stuff, and I'm the one reading all the dirty letters today.
This works.
We got the voiceover guy who can do this, and then I'm just here like, my dearest, let me fart
I
upon you.
don't know. I think it's funnier coming from you.
It is way funnier, yeah. I'm finding the essay, hang on.
I guess I could pretend to be like the recipients. It's like, ooh, really?
Ooh, is that what? God, the most sexist thing about podcasts is the ones I find where the husband and wife read them together, and the husband does all the reading, and the wife goes, "Ooh, that's crazy." I know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
hey, Dr. J Protobum. Sorry I missed you there. I got 2 chances to work with. The whole Twitch thing's just a little experiment, just to see if I can do it, and I can. Maybe we'll keep doing it.
He's a talented guy. Oh God, there's only 3 pages.
That's enough. I just want to know what Benjamin
Hang on.
Franklin thought about tooting.
I got well, because it's not formatted, I got trigger rotation lock off. Okay. I have pursued your late mathematical prize question, proposed in lieu of one in natural philosophy for the ensuing year viz. I was glad to find out that you esteem utility an essential point in your inquiries, which has not always been the case with all academics. Permit me to humbly propose one sort for your consideration, and through you, if you approve it, in the serious inquiry of learned physicians, chemists, etc. of the enlightened age, and all universally well known, that in digesting our common food, there is created or produced in the bowels of human creatures a great quantity of wind. All right? Listen. That the permitting this air to escape and mix with the atmosphere is usually offensive to the company from the fetid smell that accompanies it. That all well-bred people, therefore, to avoid giving such offense, forcibly restrain the efforts of nature to discharge said wind. That so retained contrary to nature, it only gives frequently great present pain, but occasions future diseases such as habitual colics, ruptures, tympanies, and often destructive of the constitution and sometimes of life itself. What? Were it not for the odiously offensive smell accompanying such escapes, polite people would probably be under no restraint in discharging such wind in company when they are in spitting or blowing of their noses. My prize question therefore be, to discover some drug wholesome, not disagreeable, to be mixed with our common food and sauces, to render natural discharge of wind from our bodies not only inoffensive, but as agreeable as perfumes. So Benjamin Franklin, he got in his mom's room and he did a captain's log. And he was like, okay, internet.
What?
Here's
Why do we
what
hide our
figuring out.
farts?
Captain's log. Stardate. Year is this?
I mean, for real. What? I mean,
1781.
Why do I hide our farts?
The CPU goddesses don't make me.
I should be able to request it even.
Well, now that we're talking about, we're a little less gun shy about that, about Chris. We had a 40-minute discussion one night, Hellbent and me, where we were like, theoretically, Langley is actually within 3 hours spitting distance of where Chris lives, and theoretically,
He could be a government agent. I don't know.
Well, no, theoretically, you could take Ben Franklin's DNA and inject it into Barbara Chandler.
Oh yeah,
then
like
just create another-
locationally, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, look,
Locationally,
it
he
makes
is.
just enough sense.
Yeah, he's within the same area that he could be directly related to the founding fathers as possible.
Theoretically, Benjamin Franklin's DNA could have been preserved and then put into some.
Yeah,
fluid
they
that you
could have just
give
been like,
the
ah,
families.
damn. Yeah, they hit her with the.
Oops. Yeah, and just created
You
a
got the
perfect gun. Oh, and the other part of that is that we realized there's no audio recordings of Ben Franklin, so we started going, maybe he does just talk. It's me, Benjamin Franklin. It's possible.
Electricity. And
Let me get a kite. Oh yeah, he uses electricity.
he's zapped to the extreme and all.
Yeah. Oh,
There's a lot of
man.
parallels that are really convenient, and
There's a lot of logical. That's a lot of logical parallels that make perfect sense. Ooh.
like
Ooh-wee.
the X-Files people would have already closed this one. Mulder and Scully have been like, it's done.
We already dealt with this one.
He's obviously a Time Lord.
Okay, so that's not the worst. I thought Ben Franklin was gonna be like, why are we stigmatizing it? Instead, he's like, let's make a drug to make it more palatable.
Let's make a pill that makes you fart cinnamon. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna play as a regular character. I do like to do a few laps though. That is the best mod in the game. The car. Oh,
Captain's log. Ben Franklin.
not only does the car work completely differently, but it even generates or even has that completely separate soundtrack. It is amazing. I'm gonna grab a water and then maybe Eden, something like that. I'll be right back in just a second.
Okay. Alright. What's going on, chat? How y'all doing? What do you think of our Ben Franklin conspiracy theory? I think there's something to it. You guys like these old-timey dirty letters? Sleepy Dog says maybe George Washington was kinky for people's teeth. That's true. Very true.
Benjamin Franklin's like Instagram likes. You just
I feel like they did George Washington on Instagram.
All right, let's get a victory in today. I got one Eden token.
Burble says, F you, Brian. Benjamin Franklin was obviously a frog in a top hat.
Hard to argue that, old friend.
I really like the frog in the top hat.
I think that's where our thoughts about, what is the oldest, love letter and all that? Because that song, hello, my baby, hello, my honey.
Let me kiss by wire.
Yeah, that's, had a resurgence.
My heart's on fire. The Numa Numa guy said Megan Fox is pretty hot.
That's incredible. I can't believe he would say that.
I think he had a crush on her is what he was implying.
He would have a crush on.
God.
Hey, my weapon died.
My weapon died.
Yeah, we don't want eternal car battery. That sucked. Wait a second. But it doesn't have to be that way. Or wait, it probably does have to be that way. Yeah, fuck. Okay, well, you know what? That makes me sad. Get out of here, eternal battery. Not dealing with it. Megan Fox was cuter in the first Transformer movie, says Creative Doof. Yeah, I need to watch those again. Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Need more Energon cubes.
Megan Fox was April O'Neil.
Her last name is Fox.
Yeah.
One time I played this game for 9 hours.
Really?
Yeah. I remember one time I played Centipede for 3 hours though, so that, you know. Centipede's a fun play at 3 hours because like dun 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 dun. Like, I don't know. It's got a lot of flashing lights and stuff, and it hurts your eyes after a bit. You start to feel funny, and you hear voices saying like, you know, join the army. I don't know what that
Keep on
is.
it, Niage.
Yeah.
Good.
The centipede winked at me and said, you can bring them all back.
Done.
This for a Sonic game, Brian, to go like, and it's really innovative.
Yeah, this is fine. I just don't know what I'm looking at.
What do you mean? Look at them. I shoot the blue ones.
You shooting all the purple guys.
Yeah, they gotta die. Watch this.
Then what? Okay. Oh, cool.
Don't you understand what's going on?
Clearly.
Anyone, a child could understand. Any
Orson Welles playing
The Binding of Isaac. Yes, my favorite game, of course. Yes.
Isaac does not seem to be well as bound as I had expected. A child could tell you that. What would Orson Welles
Proclivity
get
for
mad about?
food items such as dog food.
It reminds me of my own life.
In a pinch, you know.
Any port in a storm, as they say.
As Mother said. And I was not one to argue.
How could a hedgehog and an electric Pokemon crossbreed? A child could tell you that.
You're just
Absurd.
making up stuff.
Some stupid bullshit.
Hell yeah, placenta. That gives you regeneration. Hooey, Brian, my favorite video game is Super Mario for the Sega Genesis.
I love that one.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh-wee! There should be a VR version of this.
I can't wait till VR funerals come into play.
Grandma's in VR. Maybe that's what that guy said when he said everyone's family was going to be using those VRs.
Yeah. It's the only way that lets you see the bodies.
God, the thing about like fucking all those dads who bought VRs for like them and their 5 kids, how do they feel now?
That thing's so covered in boogers and schnots and vomits. Nobody's putting that on.
Oh god, I know.
Like, I want to use it, but it smells like off, and I can't clean it. I can't get to where the smell is.
You gotta get all those replacement straps for all 5 of them too.
Yeah. Controllers are all greasy. Like all the plastic's been like born smooth.
Oh man.
Crash Bandicoot in VR would be fun. Also, let's see. I don't know. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater VR. How about that? Let's do a 1080
Oh
spin.
god, that'd be pretty cool. I always think it should be Sonic.
That'd be a nightmare. No one would want to play that.
No, it needs to be Sonic, and you need to jump, and the camera spins with Sonic.
Oh, that's great. Like, they could do a Tony Hawk game if they toned it down to where you're just kind of like, you know, gliding. Like, yeah, but if they had you, like, do what you do in the, like, the PS1 game. You're like, oh.
SSX tricky.
Yeah, oh, God. That'd be fun all the way up to the point where you do a trick. Like, oh, this is really cool. Time to do, oh. The fact they got all the hairstyles for this little animation is impressive. I don't know if this is actually 3D or not, but it's great. That's also a mod. But it makes me happy to hear it. Dead Rising in VR. That one might not be too bad.
Sister Ace says we should do Rayman in VR.
What, the 2D one? No, okay. I guess I'm gonna like get like the virtual like screen going and. We should do. We should do a silent reaction to The Great Gatsby.
Oh God.
It's just our faces.
Just our faces reading The Great Gatsby.
Yeah. You just see us smiling.
That's a good story.
No, you don't talk, asshole. The point is we don't say anything.
Oh God.
No, there's a guy doing reaction stuff on TikTok, and he's just like, he took a green screen and just superimposed him reacting to one thing and just copy and pastes it onto other videos. Like, and I reacted to this. This is just great. So instead of just sitting there and like recording like an hour or two of him just like going, he just like recycles that week's videos. Just takes his little green screen and then boop, onto another video.
Yeah, we should just read A Christmas Carol.
That'd be fun.
Goes into insane detail on like what the tile of the floor looks like.
Ace of Hearts.
Got no bombs. Maria's Smash trophy it is. I feel like in our lifetime, someone will be beaten to death with a Smash Brothers trophy.
Gotta have. Has someone been beaten with a GameCube controller?
By their parents, maybe. That doesn't count, though. The emoji tier thing's pretty good. Oh, hell yeah, Dad's dip. Get me some chaw.
Is that your map?
Yeah, in top right.
Oh, cool.
It's like a Legend of Zelda dungeon, essentially. If you want like an analog to something you've seen before, it's like Link to the Past or Legend of Zelda original dungeon grid style.
Huh.
Brian, do you think there'll be Uber Eats when we die?
In heaven, what kind of body can you assume? Can I be 20-year-old Brian forever?
Not if you want it too much.
How do people in heaven from like the 1900s think of gender roles? Do you want them voting in there?
Well, they'll probably like call you a nasty word, but then God will like intercept it, and it'll be like, "Have a nice day," and that's what they'll hear, right?
Hey, you have a nice day.
Look at that! Look at that cool guy.
Yeah, what do you think Grandma would have to say? Like, picture your great-great-grandma. Imagine what she'd say about your relationship.
So beautiful.
You're married to a wonderful person. Oh, thanks, Gram.
I wholly endorse this. I hope you many happy millennials. I can't wait to see you guys next week. Future communication might just be that, though. Like, people don't say bad things. I don't know. Either that
like
or the
Twilight
opposite
Zone,
word.
yeah.
It's hard to say. Twilight Zone, Black Mirror, whatever.
I think they both have that concept.
What if things weren't as they seemed? What if your life got turned upside down like the person just got fired and is just trying to watch some TV? Yeah. What if? Imagine if you will.
A man who did nothing with his life.
He just described somebody who's on hard times. He's like,
Who's
hey,
watching
wait a
your
second.
movie right now?
And if he's watching right now,
He's a cock.
yeah, you're my little bitch. Betty bye, my little bitch.
Go Betty bye, little bit boy. Wait a minute, Mr.
Do
Sterling.
something about it. Once a bitch, always a bitch in the Twilight Zone.
Life begins at conception in the Twilight Zone.
That'd be a complicated episode.
Everyone deserves a second chance in the Twilight Zone, except for insert group here. They know who they are. Oh, the Twilight Zone was crazy.
It's Twilit.
The Twi-Woke Zone.
Yeah, that was painful to say, by the way.
The Twilight Zone.
We need more obnoxious marketing. I need some movie companies to spend all of their advertisement budget on getting YouTube sponsors. So like every YouTube channel just won't shut up about one movie. Just endless for months and months and months and months. Like that'd be hilarious. I mean, you know, that wouldn't be nice for everybody else, but I think it's funny. Hey, welcome back, Arnifrin. You're looking for your ancestors. Well, they're not here anymore. I like the little alligators. They do a good job.
Imagine, if you will, a man who does nothing but makes money from playing video games. And he always has his friend join in whenever he feels like it.
Imagine, if you will, someone who survives purely on big.
Big Mac and testosterone medication.
Imagine, if you will, a person who created a hybrid between
a hedgehog and a Pokemon, yeah.
Almost forgot my funny hearts. What am I doing? Okay, this is the point. You know, the nice thing about Binding of Isaac, if you ever lost and you go the wrong way, it's all fine. Just get a different ending.
Man.
Making money from playing games is literally every 2001 kid's dream. Yeah, until you learn what QA testing is. They got unions. That's how fun that job is.
I do like that Sega doesn't mind their QA testers. They're like, we got them. Thanks for showing up. I wonder what it's like to be a Nintendo QA tester. Do they have a big meeting for you? Can they actually listen?
Oh, you know, maybe, but I know that there's like issue to where people are like, it's not game design to be a tester.
It's not.
Like, wow.
Being a tester.
If it, I know it's not direct to game design, but like, you're working in the industry. Come on. It's like saying somebody does like, I don't know, so the person who does the fucking closed captioning isn't part of the show. You just wrote my script onto the screen for deaf people. It's not that impressive. Like, okay, thank you. Real cool.
I did work with someone who was a voice actor, and he would just shit on my scripts and tell me how bad they were, and that they like, well, let me rewrite it. There must be a QA guy like that. Yeah. There must be a QA guy like that, right? Who's like, I told them to put a ladder in that level, and they didn't listen to my artistic vision.
Oh, sure. I have no doubt there's annoying testers. A lot of people who end up being programmers get their starts out in testing too, so.
Yeah.
A little bit of ladder pulling there, I think.
Oh, well.
Yeah. They'll never solve that problem. Maybe in another universe.
In a zone that is not Twilight.
Not a Twilight zone. Next time on the Sleepy Chronicles. Hey, Spirit Taker.
What were you exercising, Spirit Taker? Your freedoms? I mean, what's your least favorite kind of exercise?
Patience.
Yeah. I don't like running anymore. I used to.
I like running away from things.
I like being faster than the other guy.
Yeah, I need an objective. You gotta lure me in, you know.
Man.
Burble says I can't understand basic math, but my name isn't Burble, so there's that.
Spirit says, funny, it was my upper body push-up planks and crunches. Yeah, those will do you.
I was doing taco curls.
What are taco called?
That's when you like take the taco and you make sure to like hold your arm as far as you can before you put it in your mouth, so you do extra exercise.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you got to use as much power as you can.
Yeah.
Oh,
My doctor says it's not real, but I told him, then does moving burn calories? He's like, well, yes. And I'm like, then taco curls are real.
and I'm moving from this conversation.
And I started screaming in the lobby, murder! Murderer! I'll kill you next!
You butcher!
Hell yeah. I'm the rat and Brian's a cheese doodle covered trap. But rats like peanut butter more than cheese doodles, you idiot. Gosh, Sleepy Dog Zone. Sloppy, you know. I thought you knew about rats, but I guess not.
Rat traps scare me. They cause such anxiety.
I had a whole box of like unused like rat traps, and I can just hear them like rattle. I'm like, even then I'm like a little uneasy. I'm like, oh, these things are mean.
Dude, they're brutal.
Yeah, they are. Oh God. Hey, Zazbaz. I like that one video of the rat or the squirrel that gets up near the rat trap, and the rat trap goes down and just bonks him on the head, doesn't kill him, and just knocks his head. He doesn't get crushed under it.
Oh man, how do you do it?
It does like the exact expression a human does when you knock them in the head really hard. It's like that, ow, my head, then it like jumps up and like attacks the camera.
That's funny.
Great. This is like the most human reaction I've seen out of an animal, where it's like, my skull, ow!
That's funny.
Hello, says Day. Your mother uses glue traps. I can understand why. They're even more brutal, but they're more effective.
They're funnier. They're funnier when you hear them scuttle around the house.
It's like a Looney Tunes thing. You're not wrong.
Yeah, da, da, da.
Look, it's like Tom and Jerry.
I do.
My
just
favorite
like
thing
the
about
idea
a
of
glue
one going
trap
around
is
your
when
house.
somebody steps on one. Like,
Oh, it's so frustrating.
it's funny. Like, uh-oh, you're the rat. I hope a rat's seen that, right? Like the rat's just sitting there and it watches somebody step on the glue trap, and the rat's just like,
I thought you meant that it taught itself.
Oh, it drags the glue trap out where someone will step on it.
Morgan says whenever Brian says Captain's log, he thinks I'm making a. Morgan thinks I'm making a shit joke. Ah, Captain's log.
Captain's log, out of wet wipes.
Captain's plug.
Captain's clock. That's pretty good. These ghosts are really annoying. They take forever.
Look at them go. I had a great grandpa that whenever he visited the house and he used the toilet, he would always stain it.
That's
Mom
impressive.
she used to be mad when he came to the house because every time, like, I gotta clean the toilet again. Every time Grandpappy shows up.
How do you demand? Is like, what are you eating, right?
To cause that to keep happening.
I can't imagine to where it's like, yeah, it hits the water and it immediately applies like adhesive to all surfaces. Like, eat a
miracle
vegetable.
substance.
Miracle substance, yeah. That's
Oh,
a thing
man.
to call it. Hell yeah. Rich get richer.
Almighty dollar. The rich get
Almighty
richer.
dollar. Rich get richer. That's one of my favorite. You gotta like have an angry brow and a smile when you say though. The rich get richer.
Just all obnoxious about it.
Yeah. I'm the boss. Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
That's why they call me Big Man.
They call me the smart man.
Everyone knows the score.
Let me tell you who's in charge here.
They had to invent an entire company policy just because of me, and it was I should
I have several
sign.
company. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have a dress code till that guy wore his Boy Scout uniform to work.
God.
Damn it, I didn't bring the fucking... That's fine.
And
I did it wrong. You can come up with more dumb idioms that don't exist. Like, you know, Brian, there's a dog for every month of the year.
what?
Ones that
piece of
don't exist or
information.
make any sense, yeah.
There's gotta be a dog for every month of the year. That's a lot of dogs.
A dog for every month of the year. This is something they used to tell me a long time ago, and I really believe in that.
There's a Batman for every week.
There's a Batman for every situation.
Space Batman. Ice Batman.
Jehovah's Witness Batman.
Oh no, we've opened the Batverse. Eric Stoltz Mask Batman. John Carpenter's The Thing Batman.
The Butt Man. From Sweden, of course.
Tears up.
The Adam West Batman. Burt Ward Batman.
Ryan East Batman.
Matt, who's the new one? Matt Reeves Batman. Pat Mac Batman. Matt
Pat
Stone
Mac
Batman.
Back Crack. Bradshaw's. The Thing.
Ben Franklin Batman. Joker, it's finally time. Hellbent
It's like, ooh, a clown.
We're gonna have some fun.
Joker's like, what's that smell? And Benjamin Franklin walks in naked.
We need to stop stigmatizing farts. All right, thanks, Ben Franklin.
Yeah, I don't take kindly to your whoopee cushion invention.
Benjamin Franklin must have been rank.
Yeah. Toothbrush.
Benjamin Franklin. He like sits with his legs splayed open and goes, ah, breathe it in, fellas.
Yeah, everybody can tell when lightning struck because it burnt all his hair.
it
You
burnt
can smell
the
it. You can
perfect,
smell
like,
it
bald
5
spot.
counties over.
I thought you meant like it burnt like where his forehead was, so he was all bald.
That'd be funny if he had hair before then.
He has a kite with a comic attached to it.
And it's the first known drawing of Sonic the Hedgehog, but it got burnt up. We'll never know the truth.
They have to send government ops to look at the first Ben Franklin clone.
You look at like a really old dollar bill and it looks exact. It looks like it says Sega in the bottom right. Like, nah, I can't.
It goes
makes
to the
sense.
extreme.
Yeah, it says, God bless this nation is apt to the extreme. Like a rare, like $5 or $5.50 bill. You can see a Benjamin Franklin program poem. I guess I'm getting a little tired early tonight, but Benjamin Franklin poem about like, and I hate doth maiden who has the boyfriend free girl. Losing it.
Benjamin Franklin and the Hedgehog Boys.
If thine have a suitor, leave thine shopping establishatory.
I'm looking at Ben Franklin, and it's pretty accurate.
Shit or get off the pot. Lovely saying. Oh fuck. Okay. I'm broke. I ain't got the money for any of that. Let's go fight the boss.
Someone did a side by side.
Ooh, this boss is scary. The golden popsicle. Oh yeah, I should have forced you to play Battle Block. Damn it.
Oh shit, I would have too.
Yeah. Well, you got the dud.
You got the dud.
Did anybody ever tell you you got a beautiful singing voice, you know?
Got a. No!
I do like how bad singing is just like dog howling. Dog's like, hell yeah.
My dog did like doing that.
I never ran across a dog I couldn't get to just start making awful noise. But I just go "Ooh," at it. I love that shit.
Makes you loyal.
Like, oh, you encourage this? Hell yeah! I've been waiting to just lose
I know,
all my good training.
I do love when a dog does that.
Dog's like, oh, you're not aware of my training. Hell yeah, let's go. Time to make noise.
I love making noise, mommy.
Arf,
That's the part about having a
arf, arf,
husky.
arf, arf.
Yeah, I found a video of my dog where we're just talking about like we're gonna go see Grandpa, and he's like, ah! I was like, that's awesome. One of my favorite part of having a dog. Spirit Taker says that Ben Franklin's most popular breakfast item was bread, cheese, and beer. Imagine what he smelled like.
And it's like old-timey beer, like not refrigerated, you know what I mean? Like warm.
Old-timey cheese.
Oh, man. Binding of Isaac is a damn fun game. Hope you're all having a good time watching. Fucking Doom guys scream. Yeah, we got just the right amount of mods, I think. No more, no less. We'll give Kane a spin.
Here, Hellbent, I'm about to send you something.
Thank God.
Just tell me what you think about it.
Let me look at my phone. Boop, 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 boop. Passcode accepted. Yeah,
It's pretty close.
Can't deny it.
Look at me on your
When
bill.
you're right, you're right.
It's that Brian kid again. When he's right, he's right.
I don't like it, but you know.
Arnifin, what are you learning about your family?
They're all murderers and beggars.
And some of them are nice people.
And some of them are even evil.
I'm the only good one.
Only good ones got me.
Dear diary. My mom would not accept that I was a hedgehog. Morgan says, don't worry, Hellbent, you are one of the good ones.
Yay! I always wanted to be one of the good ones.
Don't come to TwitchCon tomorrow also.
I didn't plan to.
I'm just picturing you and I at the TwitchCon thing doing the boxing match and falling off the edge.
No, if I did the boxing thing, I'd come swinging way too hard.
Can you imagine doing the TwitchCon thing and like we fall onto the concrete? That'd be cool. Whatever happened to that person? No, we don't talk about that person, Brian.
Like a bunch of slip nuts?
Well, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Tumbles a stair dragon?
Okay, I guess I can't talk about it.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, honestly. I grabbed a cheese ball.
Oh,
I
the
crunched
person,
it.
the foam pit at TwitchCon. The person who, like, fell off.
That was funny. Did you bring it back?
I broke my back in 2 places and now I'm getting surgery to get a rod put in. Okay.
Yep. That's the fun of the foam pit. You never know what you're going to get.
God.
It's got RNG elements.
Get videos of it. Oh no.
Yeah, no, that it's hard to watch.
I've never had horrible back problems, but wow.
I don't get that tingling feeling when I jump off a building in a video game, right? But when I see somebody fall on a really hard object, especially on their hip or back or whatever,
oh yeah,
I'm like, oh, that's gonna hurt. That's forever. That ouchie wawa's eternal, an eternal ouchie wawa.
We've talked about for a long time how bad you'd have to hurt your knee that it would be okay for the rest of your life to not work. Like we talked about like if you went to a grocery store, like how hard you'd have to fling yourself at the concrete versus how long, you know, how to make yourself feel okay with the fact that that's gonna hurt forever.
Yeah, like, you know, if you were to do that, how would you injure yourself so much that, like, well, I can't use a leg, but there's no pain otherwise.
No matter what, I can't picture thrusting my fucking kneecap at the floor and being like, this is gonna turn out okay.
Yeah, it's you see it in some of the insurance fraud things where it's like, I'm just gonna jump out in front of this car going 10 miles per hour. Then the driver's like, no, you're not, and they speed up. It's like, oh, whomp. The insurance will pay out huge in hell. There's apparently a huge issue in like South Korea, so everybody's like cammed up on their cars, which honestly ought to be anyways. If there's any kind of safety thing that seems like a natural smart thing to do, it's like, why not put a camera in there? You put a GPS tracker in the car without a permission. Well, that's something that actually protects you.
True.
Morgan says, I got broke back Batman. All I got was this shitty Twitch t-shirt.
I was wondering what would break first.
Any convention pit should be avoided for just the simple reason that even if it's not a death trap, everybody's been jumping in there.
It's designed to be,
getting people from every state to jump into a giant pit and smear their like oils all over it, and then you're gonna jump in there and get some of them oils all over you. That's good. I mean, you know, Hellbent kills 5 people in TwitchCon boxing matches. That would be the unfortunate truth, that I would be there and I'd probably get a little excited and be like, it's like, ah! Like way too, or visibly, it's like, you know, you see some of those creator fights and you can tell it's like, oh, they're having a technical fight here.
It's all worked out for everyone.
I'll be like, yay! Hit me back!
God.
It reminds me of those guys who are doing like security stuff where like, I'm just waiting for a chance, bro. It's like, well, go box.
Right now. You got the tools.
Yeah, go. You're able to. Doctor will say
3,
you're
2,
all
1
right.
box. 3, 2, 1 box. Now.
No, I can't unleash the monster. Because you see, I would kill a man. That's pretty much what I just said, though. But
Yeah,
my version of it makes more sense. Instead of like, I am the master. No, it's like I couldn't do the fake one though. I don't know. For enough money, I guess I could. I don't know if I'd handle it too good. I don't want to hear like, well, you gotta let him punch you in the face just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I hear this music when I start thinking good thoughts about myself.
This is music I hear when I like use the restroom and I wipe and there's nothing there, and I feel like maybe I mastered the world.
Oh God, is it almost Halloween?
Yeah.
Just A's asking if we're going to any Jesus swing parties. I guess that's Halloween, right?
You're gonna go to any Jesus swing parties? Nah, I don't fuck that way. But you know, I might do some events.
Ooh. I haven't gone to a Halloween party in my entire life, I don't think.
I've gotten to a few. They're fun.
I'm not much of a party guy. I wish I'm more gonna ask, is Brian gonna go trick-or-treating? I have a story about that.
Yeah, Brian's like, I don't do Halloween parties. I'm just out there for the free candy.
My nephew is taller than me now, and the last year we ever went trick-or-treating, I was like 22, and I just like kind of squatted down, and I was like the short fat kid wearing the Grim Reaper mask. And then people were asking my nephew if he was too old to trick-or-treat, and I turned around and went, yeah, aren't you? He's like 15. I'm a 22-year-old getting free candy, so at the end of the day, a bunch of, I guess I did go to a Halloween party because I gave everyone the candy. And I just went home. I was like, this isn't fun. I didn't feel good taking all that candy.
Why? It's just gonna rot and be thrown away anyways.
I mean, I guess. Oh, the other kids wanted it. I gave them all the candy that could have God knows what in it. That is one of the most interesting things. There's really not been too many stories of something horrible in the Halloween candy. It's a lot of money.
There are the nightmare stories, but that's not as common as people said it was.
Yeah.
Or that is to say, it'd be just as common for somebody to sabotage your ice cream at the grocery store.
Which, that's way more likely in my mind.
Probably because it's, you know, Halloween's only once a year.
That's true. I see videos of people licking the grocery store ice cream at least weekly.
Yeah, I like that one person went to jail for that, and the lesson's like, well, just don't be that person.
God, it's horrifying.
You can't stop me from it. God.
I remember my mom being like, show your grandpa the Halloween candy so he can check for horrible things in it. And he was like, what do you want me to do? It's candy.
Yeah, shake it. No
Yeah.
bombs.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, my other favorite is, oh, the kids, they gotta give them weed candy and they gotta eat the edibles and get all high. Nobody's gonna spend money on that.
I can't afford enough for one candy for myself.
Yeah, it's just too expensive. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna like give candies that cost about $3 per piece. I'm just gonna give them away.
$500, yeah.
That'd be so expensive.
We had a guy running for city council who put stickers on all the candy and liked to vote for him. And I was like, is that news? And they're like, no, that's just a lot of wasted effort.
Vote for me, people who can't. Yeah.
Yeah, vote for me, people who won't.
Hey, people who'll be able to vote in, 30 years. Remember to vote for me. He's gonna be dead. He's gonna have shot himself in the back of the head 2 times before. Yeah, that's my favorite. I found him dead with 2 gunshots to the back of the head from a shotgun.
How'd he do it?
And he definitely shot himself.
You know it.
Who would buy edibles and waste money? I wouldn't give edibles to anybody if I had them.
Me, they're mine.
I have like 1 caramel piece that expired that's probably still good, but I don't eat it out of principle because I just don't want to I don't want to miss a week of work because it's like, ooh, fun. But, yeah.
Like a weed one?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a crack one. You're doing crack edibles now.
Finally. I have
Got my crack pen.
I have a bag of hard, what are they? Caramel candies? What are those ones where there's like pecan candies? I like those.
I like the caramel candy with that weird white shit in the middle. I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's like vanilla cream, yeah. Brian, I don't want to know what's in it.
You ruined it. You spoiled it.
The mystery's over.
I don't know, spoilers on the candy ingredients. I still haven't read the back of the package. That person exists somewhere.
You're spoiling my fun. Yeah, Werther's makes a lot of candy. They I also work at a big store, so they make like the. We have the weird ones, like the caramel apple ones and the pumpkin apple ones.
There's so much sugar.
They're weird.
I can understand the ridiculous sugar rush when it comes to like one of those funky Starbucks drinks. Maybe.
Those are pretty great. The anything flavored frappuccino.
Yeah, whatever it is, whether it's pumpkin, whatever the fuck. There's like a Weenie the Pooh one out right now that I'm sure is just great because it's just honey and milk.
Oh,
classic.
I think my mom was alive to see the unicorn one. You know, before she
Died!
She's dead!
Before God chose her.
God just needed her up there.
You!
This one!
Ha ha ha. Oh, I love
My
this
aunt told
job.
Someone's gotta do it.
Lordy, lordy, look who won't turn 40.
My aunt says that the lights flicker in the room she died in, and I'm like, is that really what ghosts do?
Dipshit.
The house is from the 20s. Yeah.
Light bulb flickers. The one we never changed for 30 years? Yeah, that one.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, the room's gotta be. I don't think they've put new stuff in there.
And ever since we've been gone, the room's full of this weird powdery stuff. It's all white and like dusty.
It's like dust, but made from ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's in there long enough that it even matters. That's why I think if I were a ghost, I'd be like, why am I still here? No one's hanging out.
I want to leave. Yeah, that's why it's
yeah, this is boring. I would be so bored. Your unfinished business is that you're bored. Boo! Change the channel!
Bored. Seen this episode. Come on, man.
Can I go to heaven
too? I watched you.
My new theory is that you're a ghost because you're gonna go to hell, but you're like, let's see how much I can milk out of this.
Satan's like, I'll wait.
Because hell's like forever. Yeah, hell's forever, so maybe you are just a ghost, like, at least I'm getting a little attention. Ooh.
The devil's like, you'll be here eventually. Go ahead. Be a ghost for as long as you want.
As long as you need, buddy. Yeah, because it would be like making that technically take less time.
What does he care? He's got forever.
Yeah, exactly. He's got eternity. I guess technically it would still be the same amount of time. It's forever.
It'd be like negligible, I suppose.
Man, being a ghost would suck. I'm just thinking if I was like my mom's
Not
ghost.
for me though.
Can ghosts like get in cars and stuff?
Yeah, because they can possess people if they're angry enough.
All of them?
I mean, that's what The Exorcist said.
Yeah, but he wasn't a ghost, he was a demon.
Huh. I guess you gotta like accept hell in your heart and then like go, Satan, I really want to bother people. He's like, you'll be back.
He'll be back.
Oh, little so and so.
I found out that in a lot of religions hell is temporary.
That's funny. You to do.
They burn your skin off and they cleanse you, and then once you get out of that wacky like conveyor belt, then they're like, all right,
they beat the evil out of me? Cool.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I had a girlfriend who tried to beat the evil out of me once. It didn't work. I had a great time though. And it was the same song, just
bum 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 bum.
This is how it goes.
You're in hell, that's where you'll go now. Your soul is stuck there.
Uh-oh.
There was one time, I don't remember if this was on a stream or not, but you were sure that the afterlife is like you're a skeleton. Do you remember this? And you're like, skeletons can't actually make sounds, so you're like in a big multiplayer map where everyone's a skeleton and they can't communicate with each other because you're all
Oh yeah, they have no vocal cords. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but you were saying it with such gusto, like, no, this is what happens. I was like, how do you know this? You're like, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Like, why would they remember your flesh? It's the bones that God cares about.
God sent your bones.
It's like your hair. Like, your skin's just your hair, dude. God doesn't care about your hair.
Yeah. That's why I got rid of it.
It'd be cool if everyone in heaven got to be in the exact same body that they want to, whatever age, but you all have to have the same, like, bowl cut.
Everyone's in, like, Ace Ventura.
Everyone's like a cat and kangaroo. Like, it's obnoxiously noticeable to the point to where, like, it would actually kind of piss you off after missing.
There's a really good photo of me. I'm glad it's gone now. But I had this perfect bowl cut. And I remember at the time I was like, my hair is so symmetrical.
Impressively symmetrical hair. The ladies will love this. New hot style.
Oh man.
Okay. Hey ladies, let me introduce you to Sexy Brian.
My girlfriend at the time really liked it too, and I was like 15, so it's okay. Bum 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 bum. That is your hair.
When you're getting the haircut.
Do you like the idea of your soul on a conveyor belt?
That's some pretty faces going to hell shit right there.
Was that in the show?
They had a conveyor belt, yeah, but it's more like meat hooks. More like a laundromat. Oh yeah, Cypher, sorry, I kept trying to get to your message, but Brian kept yapping and bothering us with commentary.
Oh, God, I'm
streams.
Sorry. All right. That song has like a whole first part too. It's all one. It's two songs, and the first part of it you would not recognize.
The person who wrote that really knew the basics of fucking around.
Of wasting time.
I like how many of those cartoon used orchestra songs just represent like Sisyphean futility, and it's like the theme song for failure kind of thing. Hey, Mustache Aim, good to see you. Been a minute, hope you're doing good. Ow.
There's like steel girders just missing your head. How crazy was work, Mustache Ham?
They've been shooting everyone.
Everyone
have
but
some
me.
changes around here. You got put in a rubber room with rats. That's always a shame. Personally, my least favorite is the Hornet tarp.
The Hornet tarp?
Yeah, and the reverse bee key. The reverse bee house.
I don't like those.
I want to design a reverse bee house. I'm gonna die. I'm thinking, like, how the logistics. Like you can't be away from the bees. I've built an entire ecosystem where there's no way for you to avoid them. You're just gonna have to walk around with bees all over the place. You can do it.
In heaven, there's just hornets everywhere. It's just it's a problem.
Oh yeah, God's like, I like the hornets too, by the way. They're my little angels.
Actually, human angels look like hornets. I'm sorry.
The angels come down from the sky and then you just see big hornets. You're like, uh-oh. Like angry buzzing. Oh God, I'd fucking freak shit. Like no. Whatever
I'm setting my hornets
down.
I love hornets.
They thought it was an angel, but it was just a hornet getting ready to sting him right in the face.
This is good. That song has like the instruments from Toxic by Britney Spears in there. I heard it.
Yeah, it's the fan song. Like this is when you're
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not part of the official soundtrack, but it does kind of remind me of the Sonic the Hedgehog robot. Da, da, da. I love that song.
We're talking about how much more fun it is that it.
Yeah, the loud. Every time I get hit, I fart. That's fun. But that fart also hurts me.
Mr. Frank.
We should invent a cinnamon pill. Oh.
You ever hear about quantum immortality?
No, what's quantum immortality?
I don't know. I was just asking if you heard about it. No, quantum immortality is if you die, you wake up in a reality where you just narrowly dodged it. And you just keep doing that till there's nothing left.
It makes no sense because what happened to the person you just took over.
Good question. I guess you're just him now.
I guess that person dies. It's like that's the penalty. It's like you almost died, so you die because the other person doesn't want to be dead. That makes no fucking sense.
I guess you just.
Whoever invented that's a fucking quack job idiot. They should probably rethink their logic a little bit if they know it's good for them. Anyways.
There's a good short story about it.
Doesn't sound good.
Well, you didn't read it, so.
Sounds stupid. For dunderheads.
All right. Sorry I helped.
Dunderheaded stories are not help, sir.
Welcome to Dunderheaded Stories with Brian.
Okay, now I kind of do want dunderheaded tales. Time to get dundered.
The man down dunder.
The man down dunder is pretty great. That sounds like a movie that'd be banned now.
Neo Vega says, "Hey, Hellbent in chat. Hope you're doing well this evening."
Hey, Neo Vega, doing good. Doing good. Just playing a bit of Isaac. Chillaxing. I don't know about chillaxing though, because sometimes I don't want to relax. Sometimes I want to be hyped. Bloody sandpaper. Isaac no longer has momentum. That's a funny power up. I keep that.
Spirit Taker says his mom's Filter's Afterlife is complete pitch blackness and nothing else.
I can get that. Watch, I can close my... Boom, got it.
My dad says being blind is like that. Will he have eyes in heaven?
No.
Yes, but they won't work.
You've seen enough.
That's the name of his book.
It's
You've
awful.
seen too much.
That's mean.
Dun, dun.
Dun, dun. Imagine what Scratcher and Grounder would call Dr. Robotnik if he's blind.
Your non-sightedness?
Yes, your blindness.
What? Well, he doesn't have eyeballs, actually. He has black holes where there should be eyes. That's the
Yeah.
scariest part about that Robotnik design.
Yes, and his eyes are like a dark void. It's like, what the hell is he? Is he a zombie?
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
You should be dead.
You should be in heaven.
You should be in God's house. Okay.
He's so creepy. You've ever seen the Archie comics? He like dies and gets replaced with a robot, and then he's got a whole sheet full of Robotnik themed suits, and there's one from like Sonic Underground, and there's one from like, I don't know, the classic games, and he picks a different one every so often.
That's fun. It's like a creepy pasta.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sega should just do that too. They should just immediately start doing haunted Sonic shit.
Might as well.
Make the money.
I still like classic Robotnik with his like little cape.
Oh yeah, he looks really Capes should be like dashing, but they're just not, because the people who are most attracted to the capes are not the most dashing people.
Capes are so cool, but they're for insane people.
Uh-oh, there's an emergency. Time to get my cape.
Whoosh,
Oh,
whoosh.
this is a big day. I don't want to screw it up, so I need my finest red cape.
You think Jim Carrey's gonna be in Sonic 3?
You know what? Depends on how much money they throw at him. Tons of actors have said stuff like, I'll never be on this, and then like, you know, a couple of checks later, they're like,
Yeah,
I plan to be on the entire time, actually.
I loved it.
It was my idea to come back. I had to beg them.
I really didn't like Jim Carrey in that first movie, and then by the second one, I'm like, oh, this is awesome. He nailed it. But they also
I
nailed
heard
that
Jim
awful
Carrey
mouth.
would smack the hell out of the CG characters and abuse them.
Well, if that's the case, I won't pay to see it.
Good. Vote with your dollar.
I did like the second Sonic movie. People were like, "You guys really need to give it more love." Here's a link to a Google Drive with the whole movie on it.
Oh yeah, and they're like, oh, I wish it sold more, and they're like, they never paid for a single viewing of it.
Of course not.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not like, I'm not anti-piracy. I'm not gonna tell you how to do it or anything, but
It's not
anytime
helping.
somebody doesn't pay for any media, tells me, oh, I'm so sad my show got canceled. I'm like, well, you didn't help.
You
And I'd
contributed
like,
nothing to it.
yeah. well, I wouldn't have paid for it anyways. It's like, yeah, so it was, you know, neither was anybody
Moot point.
else. Everyone else had the same attitude.
We were talking about like Rick and Morty.
Rick and Rody, I love Rick and Rody.
Rick and Rody in the morning.
Yeah, Rick and Rody.
We were talking about all the people like, I'm never gonna watch this again, and we're like, these are all people who don't have TVs.
Can we finally admit that this has always been bad? Cause I was faking it, but since we're all hating it now.
Or just like, I'm not watching it now that my guy's not in it, but also it's like those people weren't paying for the show.
That's also true.
I'm not gonna torrent this show anymore until you make some changes.
Until you fix it. What'd he do anyway? Wasn't that bad? Yeah, it was.
Sometimes people just like to roughhouse.
For the greater good.
Making the world a better place, one person at a time.
Burble says, to be fair, you have to have a pretty low IQ to understand Rick and Rody.
Yeah, if you're too smart, it won't work.
Rick and Rody will give you breast implants, but you
Rubble
gotta
up,
throw
blub,
cherries in
blub.
your mouth.
Bubble lover up, rub.
I did see some parody of Rick and Morty that got 6 billion views. It was like Rick and Studi, the Rick and Morty parody in parentheses, and it's like obviously Rick and Morty on the cover. But I know what this is.
Nuh-uh. It's new and exciting.
I do like that people still get excited at the idea of a parody.
Oh
Sonic
my
the
God,
Hedgehog.
they're gonna
Sonic the
lampoon
Hedgehog
it?
parody. Yeah, give them a run for their money.
Oh, they're showing them. I wonder what their response will be to this.
And like the people working on the show are like, oh my God, I haven't logged on my computer to look at my email in a year. I've been doing nothing but this cartoon.
All I've been doing is fixing lip sync. They're not fixing that lip sync, by the way. That's straight dubbed.
Yeah, can't blame them.
I think you should have to. I think it is significantly less money just dubbing the new voice.
If the actors can do the dub, yeah. I mean, why? If one person can fill in what would take like a dozen people to fix, then that's just a good value.
But also the funniest thing I was hearing is that people were upset that like, you could tell that the original guy didn't do the writing on this. It's like, he hasn't been on the show in like almost a decade. Bye, sister.
Latest this day.
It's like they did not just write a new season of TV in the 8 months it's been.
That would be fun if it was that easy.
That'd be insane. That would be insane. You could do that with South Park.
Yeah, where the expectations are lower.
Yeah.
Yippee yappee yee. Damn it, I
Yippee
used
woo
up the
woo
fucking... I fucked up. Well, it's been a rough night on Isaac. I have not had a single win. Oh no.
Does this live up to the other 24 parts?
Yeah. There's actually like
That's good.
somewhere around like 100. These played the hell out of this game.
Oh wow.
I can't say it's still fresh, but I can't say that it's not fresh. It's got that It's got that Twinkie quality to it.
I can't argue on its freshness.
It's so nice.
I'm looking at the Agent Stone character, like Jim Carrey's assistant in the Sonic movie. And someone wrote, she was fearless and crazier than him. She was his queen, and God help anyone who disrespected queen.
That's pretty good.
Man, that movie outlived, or that quote outlived Suicide Squad, huh?
Yeah, you know, it's hard. It's almost hard to think that there's two versions of that movie now. One has Will Smith in them.
And the Will Smith one's the bad one.
Yeah. Now it makes total sense for that to be the case, but you know, back then, yeah, it would have been like, really?
Man, everyone was so excited for that second one, though. That first one, I remember no traction. No one cared. I guess I really don't follow DC movies anymore.
The last one they made was like The Flash, and they got Aquaman coming out. I don't know.
Toon Girl asked, are you excited for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
Kinda. Like, I'm hoping it's good.
You know, the puppets are really well made, and they look so good that when I look at it, it looks fake. So I'm hoping it's good.
Like, they got enough material to work with to, like, figure it out, make it good.
They can make me believe in the Sonic movie. I can believe in Five Nights. Oh, you're in Womb 2. Womb 1.
Yeah, I was about to say Womb 1, idiot.
I hate square wombs. Yep, Toon Girl animatronics are made by the Jim Henson Creature Shop. They also made the Ninja Turtles.
Yep. God, I just want to mention the IT. Can't help it. Ridiculous.
What, the IT of Jim Henson? What?
No, you know. Nothing.
Okay. Oh, they also did Babe, The Witches, and 101 Dalmatians. That's cool. Vega's also excited for the movie.
Wait, stop, Duke. Sorry I missed you over there on Twitch. I'm looking at two chats and trying not to get hit. I'm failing at all three things.
Dude, Five Nights at Freddy's, I remember playing that in 2013.
Yep, it's pretty old.
They really
when
waited
Five
on that
Nights at
property.
Freddy's came out, they published the last PlayStation 2 game.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's FIFA 14, dude.
That's 2013?
Yeah.
Oh.
FIFA 14 for PS Double.
Feels like too long to... They should have stopped earlier.
Rules card.
Doom Girl says TMNT 2 is dedicated to Henson and the third one sucks. I don't know. It was weird to me they didn't just update the rigs from the second one. They rebuilt them from scratch and then they shot it all in daylight so it looks all horrible. Did you ever watch the third one, Hellbent?
Yeah, I did. I think the reason why they had to redo it is that whatever material they made the original mask out of just didn't hold up.
I do know that the third one, I think, are the most famous rotting ones.
Yeah, we've all seen that one with the rotted head with the teeth showing. It's great.
Hey, ladies. There's a good interview with Jim Henson's son where he's like, sometimes you open them and they look exactly the same, and sometimes you open them and they look like horror shows. He's like, you just never know how well the materials stay together.
The devil.
It's not looking good. Mr. Fred, now.
I like these character designs. I mean, you're
Oh,
supposed
yeah,
to run
they're
away from
great.
that guy chasing you. Yeah, no. Nope.
I got smoked. Oh.
Two Girl Murders was pretty awesome. It got really bad reviews. I liked it. Are you gonna be the car again?
Maybe. It's also a great mod to let you let out some steam.
How was work? Woodsman asks. I didn't get to go to work. I'm going to work tonight. I got
My
told,
work
like-
day was the worst work day anyone ever had. Every day I come home and I curse my job. Oh, work. How cruel work is. You know what I
Everyone's in a
mean?
good mood. I went to work and I couldn't tell if I was sick enough to go home, and then my boss was like, "Well, I'm not telling you that you can't go home, but I want you to know that you will have ruined my day if you."
It'll be a lot easier if you just stay here all sick and all.
Yeah. I called out the other day. I decided I really was not good enough. But the other day I was coughing so hard I couldn't breathe, and everyone was started COVID, and I don't think I did because I think you're supposed to have an unproductive cough when you have COVID, right?
Either way, you're still essential labor. Remember
Oh,
when
yeah,
everybody
whatever
was
happened
essential
to-
labor and they're like, God
People were
bless
thanking
everyone working at the taco
There's the
shack.
grocery stores and the Uber Eats.
The real heroes are the Uber Eats drivers and the person working at Wendy's. And then right after, it's
Yeah,
like, give me
and
my
then-
fucking nuggets, you loser!
Where's my burger?
The reason why you work here is because you failed. Now give me my fucking slop, you idiot.
Don't you have a real job?
Heroes.
Heroes. That's a real thing I had to deal. I guess you had to deal with it too, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everybody, we're all heroes, and then they come back and go, I'm gonna kill you!
Where's my beersies?
Where's my drink? I deserve it. I'll murder everyone. I know where you live.
Jeremy, where's my drink?
Heroes.
Heroes.
Essential.
What do you mean that sliders are $8 a box now?
I'll
You know what?
slider my fist up your ass if you don't knock that price down.
Heroes.
Heroes.
Oh man. Remember the video of the naked lady that was smearing cake all over her body? Heroes.
Yeah, she does that every week, dude.
I didn't realize that was up. Remember we saw that and we're like, what the fuck? And we realized that lady's like up the street from where I live.
Yeah, you can go say hi.
I live like a
You
20-minute drive from where I live.
Go bring like the biggest cake you can get from the bakery and be like, hey, you know what this is? Let's.
And this one we all paid for.
Do you do it? Do you do it?
yeah. Danuta, do you go there? I've got some money.
I've got the cake. Will you go there?
You go there. I've got some money. Danuta.
I can watch a Klaus spinoff.
He's such a nothing character too.
It's the delivery. It's not even the accent or anything like that. It's just the character's really good at like making you smile.
Like, they read so much into him too, because his job was kind of done by season 2. Once he got into
he's
Stan's
like,
body,
I'm going to escape my body and have sex with your wife, and then he gets put back
That
in
was
the face.
over.
He's like, well, do we do it again? No. Like, no, I'm okay.
I do like they finally got his body back and it's rotting.
That was great.
Was he in Stan's body again?
I think that happened twice, yeah.
Yeah, he had to do the flippity flop. Man, I forgot about the flippity flop.
It should have been an American Dad game.
Stan's face doesn't make any sense in 3D.
Watch, it'd be fucking great. Or really good multiplayer mode. tournaments. Like, dude, did you see the American Dad tournament on Evo? I can't believe they stopped hosting Smash, but they replaced it with American Dad. It's a good game.
I'm trying to find a 3D model of Stan Smith. I want to know if space works in 3D.
I need the American Dad game to be a combination of Splinter Cell and Bully.
Stan's space works in 3D. I actually just looked it up. Whenever I see his face, I think it doesn't make any sense mathematically, but I guess it does.
You almost got me killed.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
It's hard to drive indoors. Oh, you can make a Blues Brothers mod with this too. Just change the car and the music.
I'm looking at Stan Smith's face. It still doesn't make sense. No one else in the chat thought that? Or am I
The
the only
angles
one?
are kind of abstract, is Picasso-like.
Well, it's because his cleft that should be in the middle. It also just looks like his face. He has like just a different chin that sticks out with no cleft.
It's like he's got two chins. Yeah.
Yeah.
But does the Fredward Flintstone make any sense?
I don't know. Roger makes sense to me.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's see. Does Fred Flintstone's model make sense? Fred Flintstone.
More like Fed Flint. Fed, I can't even say it. I said Fed Flintstone. Oh no. Oh, oops.
Thanks, Sleepy Dog.
I'm dying. Sleepy Dog's on with $5 as funds for Hellman's new hands, and my work week saw someone chomp someone's butt, then started ragdolling around. A good work week. Hell yeah. I like watching dog kennel videos where the dog's just like, oh, you turn your back on me, I bite your ass, and the dog just runs away.
Fred Flintstone looks fun. Someone remade John Goodman's Fred Flintstone and Zebra. Like just a perfect sculpt of John Goodman's face.
Oh, that's great. I think 3D sculpting is way better because of the prospect of it just being thrown around and people just doing a bunch of different poses with it are amazing. Like you have this unlimited forever statue that could be forever tweaked with and messed with.
God, it's horrifying. I like the picture of people in like a Fred Flintstone costume too, because they're horrifying.
I just like the concept of Fred Flintstone. Something about it just seems like profoundly stupid to me.
In the Stone Age, we eat rocks, Bonnie. And fruity pebbles. Cereals.
And Jetson meet the Flintstones.
If I fed a
Jetsons-
caveman Fruity Pebbles, Brian, you know it would kill the caveman instantly. The caveman would be like, like all the sugar even is like body would be prepared to handle the sugar and the dyes and preservatives.
Mm-hmm. They find a caveman frozen and this kid like breaks into the military place and feeds him Fruity Pebbles.
Here's the Fruity Pebbles. Like, the caveman was already dead. It seemed weird. I mean, his body was fine last week. I don't know.
That spirit.
United Spirit. I think Fred Flintstone would be I think Fred Flintstone could handle a Winston easier than a spoonful of Fruity Pebbles. At least he might have been around fire.
Cereal should. Yeah, that's true.
He didn't have like cane sugar. He doesn't know what cane sugar is. Like, is that from a fruit?
He wouldn't know what filters are either.
Oh yeah. Give him a fucking pumpkin spice latte. Here you go, Fred. He's like, ah. He starts ripping people's faces off.
Remember that American Dad where they bring back the guy from the 60s who went to save Francine? And he's just like a horrifying cave monster.
Oh, yeah.
All he wants to do is go back in the hole. That's another Will Forte. Will Forte is a really funny actor. I think his best role has been that character. Yeah, exactly.
I went
Oh, you know
everywhere
who else?
but where the monster is.
Oh, you know who else Will Forte played as Pissmaster on Rick and Morty?
Ah, I liked Pissmaster.
He just got a really dry voice. I like it.
Pissmaster's suit design was really elaborate. I liked it. It looked like an action figure.
I like he was making fun of Green Goblin's like flying thing.
I like that he had like transparent armor windows so that you could see the pee is filling his suit, so that you're aware that he's like just
But
soaking in
it like goes into his mouth too.
Yeah. Like, just in case you weren't aware, it is going in my face.
I do like when you turn it on, it goes into your face. That's so unnecessary. I guess that episode's about harassing Dan Harmon on Twitter is what I read.
Really?
Yeah, if you go back and watch it, it's like they just want a second of attention from Rick, basically, is the idea.
then one of them killed themselves and he felt bad about it?
I don't know.
So he became them and felt better about himself once he became this person that he thought less of? That makes
so
sense.
what's the part where Rick like adopts his Twitter? I don't know. Creative Dude says Brian could probably slay Wilma with all those dirty love letters he's been holding on to. Wilma, my love! You're rum!
I figure Flintstones takes place in Italy, so what the fuck is Wilma doing there?
She's so well shaven.
Or Greece? Maybe Spain.
Takes place
Spain would make
dude.
sense. The Flintstones has to have either taken place in Spain or like post-apocalyptic America.
Did you know that George Jetson is so far in the future they make a time machine to go further in the future? It resets time back to like Flintstones.
Nah, I didn't reset time. They just they just didn't understand that like the world's gonna end and they're gonna go back to caveman times. And they just like
That's
it
what
must
I'm
have turned
saying,
time backwards. It's like no, it didn't actually.
No,
You're all
you,
fucked. You're gonna die.
yeah, you're at the end of humanity.
Yeah, it starts back up, but not with you. And everything that you did gets forgotten. They don't even know. They play with rocks.
I know, but does that mean that like?
Fuck.
Does that mean that the Flintstones are like time later, or did time stop and start back up?
I'm dead. I think that
Did time end?
geez, where does Scooby-Doo fit in all this?
Well, Scooby-Doo's in the middle.
If they actually went back in time, they would have met Scooby-Doo and the pals, but they went forward in time, so they met Fred Flintstone.
Oh, so in the future, it's not that time ends; it's that the Jetsons became extinct and reset.
yeah, the planet, like whatever support system the Simpsons, the Jetsons have, like falls apart and they all die, and the few to survive are the most brutal. They forget language, they forget history. They're all incestuous, which explains Barney.
Yep, the Burble says the Flintstones are mimics of humans. They aren't even real humans. Yeah, they're just
They're
these
just
creatures.
pretending they're little monsters. Like,
where are you, man?
a real human shows up and they all just stand really still and stop talking.
They eat it.
Just follow them around.
Oh god, that's horrifying.
Oh man, well, I'm good on this. This was fun. I might come back and do a multi-stream test, but don't count on it. I'll probably get some shut-eye seeing as it's Sunday. And I gotta get sleep because sleep is good for you. But we'll see how the week goes. Maybe we'll have some extra streams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Alan Wake 2 will be on the way, God willing. And well, you know, other stuff like Dead Space, etc. I didn't get as much Halloween spooky stuff done as I wanted, but they went on and released a bunch of really good games like Spider-Man all in October.
Oh God.
So what are you gonna do? At least I didn't buy that Sonic game, Brian. You know, I may be a consumer whore, but I draw the line at Jeez. Yeah, that's $20 an hour for Sonic and Fun.
That's how much I'd be paying to play the game.
You could lose your virginity for less. Hour. You could do, I don't know. You could drink a bunch of energy drinks till you are Sonic. Rumble Drank says with a highlighted Twitch message, Penis Helmet 2014-2003 Megatime Gobble Mode featuring Dante from Devil May Cry. Thank goodness I misread that.
Good point.
Whew, that could have been worse. Thank you for sparing me, Rumble Drank. Yeah, we'll be back. And for anybody watching on Twitch, which seems to be mostly just people that watch on YouTube who are just like, woo-wee.
Woo-wee, a little different today.
Yeah, we'll do this. I'm sure that everybody else has the exact same idea that I do, and this is going to result in just like more things going on, but whatever. Like, you got to adapt, things change. That's just how it is. So I'm going to adapt to a mattress and change into sleep. Man, there's like a million better ways to say that. You could have picked one. But anyways, I'm out of here. So thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. And thank you for the tips. Tyler Zeta, Goddess Bree, and Mary Fallon, and Sleepy Dog Zone. Thank you. And thank you all for watching. Thank you, Brian, for joining me.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all have a good night. I'm out of here. Bye.